Yes,
Thank you very much.
I understand what you're saying and the fact that everybody is angry. And we must make this very clear. Nobody is agitating. We are peaceful, loving people. We don't like violence. We are Igbo people. We are Biafrans. We are peace-loving people. And as I said before, so that people can understand, I am against any form of bloodshed on our land. It is against our land.
We are also. Exactly. We are also.
So it's inshallah. What we want this man to do, what we want him to do, is to go away from our land. Leave the Biafran struggle alone for Biafrans to go and get Biafra. That's all we are saying. We don't want anybody to be killed. The reason why we're talking about this is because people were killed. We don't want anybody killed on our land anymore. We are tired of the bloodshed. We have lost 3.5 million people and counting. We don't want anybody anymore to be killed. We don't want it. We don't need death on our hands. I have said it before and I will repeat what I said. If we engage in killing, Biafra will not come. That is one cardinal thing you don't do in Biafra. Go and ask anybody. Anytime you shed an Igbo blood, you kill a fellow Biafran, anything you're looking for will not come. Go and ask all of them. Starting from the death of Mbono Ojike. People don't know how Mbono Ojike died. The man responsible for the death of Mbono Ojike, where is he? Everything he asked for, he got nothing from Nigeria. Go and ask him. He died a broken man. We don't shed blood. We don't want anybody to kill anybody. But we are asking that those responsible for the death of these young men who are unemployed should desist from that. We don't want anybody to die in our land. Once we do it, God will withdraw his glory from us and we are finished. We cannot be like them. We cannot be like them. What happened to Saul will happen to them. They will go mad in broad daylight. That's what we promised them. Thank you very much for calling. Israel is very strong. Thank you very much. The message you sent, we got it. The message from Israel was received. And our transmitter is coming. Of course it's coming. Who said it won't come? This is Biafra, of course. Give us your name and where you are. The caller, please, the caller on Skype, your name and where you are.
And good morning from this. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon, depending on where you are. And I welcome you to this program, the great people of Biafra, great people of Africa. I welcome you. While you are joining, share the video, allow others to join. We're only going to spend here 30 minutes. 30 minutes. The next 30 minutes we are living here. I just want to remind Britain of their lies. I just want to remind Britain of their lies because we do not forget. We do not forget. No matter how long it takes, we do not forget. I just want to remind them of their lies. As Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's court case is fast approaching, because we are getting prepared. Before we go to what we have for the day, let me remind them.
Digress a little bit. I hope you don't mind. Yesterday there was this big issue in Nigeria.
I may mind.
Yeah, well, but let me go ahead first. There was this big issue in Nigeria about Nnamdi Kanu, who is British, who is also Nigerian. And then one of the big issues is about how the Nigerian court had taken his British passport, and then all of a sudden he traveled around the world with a British passport before he was arrested in Kenya. Now, we have in this summit, a summit on education, that we will have in the same room Prime Minister Boris Johnson, we will have President of Kenya, President Kenyatta, and we will also have President Buhari, and the big elephant in the room, I imagine, will be Nnamdi Kanu. What do you think the conversation will be like? Because in this particular case, the Nigerian government has been raising questions about the role of the British government. How did Nnamdi Kanu get back his British passport and all of those details? And then your views on what happened yesterday and what the British government is doing in terms of its own interventions. I say it's a digression, but we'll come back to this, immediate issue about girls' education.
In case if you don't know who is on the screen right now, this is Catriona Lang. Catriona Lang, the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, the one whom I personally call the President of Nigeria, because she is the one calling the shots, telling them what to do in Nigeria. That is the reason why I call her the President of Nigeria. But now I want to remind her, I want to remind the world, I want to remind Britain of their, lies. Let us reiterate on that lie.
As you say, it is a digression. I'm here to talk about the summit, which is the most important thing. On Nandikana, all I will say is that we're on record as saying that we can offer consular assistance to British nationals, and we have requested that consular access, and that's all I'm prepared to say.
Okay, for Nnamdi Kanu, we are offering consular assistance. We are offering consular assistance. And the last time I will check, if you were indeed offering consular assistance, I believe Nnamdi Kanu will not be in the DSS dungeon for the past 10 months. If you are indeed offering consular assistance, you should have fast-tracked that hearing through the human right, because they have violated all his human rights. The last time I checked, no foreign citizen from Europe, no American citizen from America or anywhere in the world will be intimidated, belittled, insulted, dehumanized, the same way Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is being dehumanized. And yet, they come to lie, they are offering consular assistance. So I want to remind the British government, I want to remind Catriona Lang that consular assistant, where is it and what has it done in the case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Because we have not seen the impact of that consular assistant, because they believe we are the people who are lying, who are selling fake news or conspiracy theory. It is not us. It is now you guys that are lying, selling conspiracy theory, because you never offered any consular assistance. Because I know only you, as Catriona Lang, you have a mouth in Nigeria. What do I need by saying that you have a mouth in Nigeria? Of course, you can enter any office, you can make any appointment at any time, but your British citizen is held captive. Your British citizen was kidnapped from Kenya for the past 10 months, beaten up, dehumanized, brought into detention on the DSS facility. When we talk about what is detention, it's not even in a correctional facility or in a waiting trial facility, which is supposed to be a correctional facility, or within the Department of Correctional Service. But that was not the case. What they did, they placed him on a holding cell for 10 months. That is violation of human rights. In a holding cell, you do not have access to medical, you do not have access to anything that helps life, because the last time I checked, in Nigeria law and their jurisdiction, nobody is guilty until proven otherwise. And he was supposed to be on a waiting trial in the facility of Correctional Center, under the correctional facility, rather. But that was not the case. So if indeed there was in any form of consular assistant, which I am throwing it back to the Britain, which I am throwing it back to Catriona Lang. If indeed there was any form of consular assistance, I believe that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was supposed to be transferred to correctional center from this, first month he was remanded in court, because that is how it is done in Britain. Of course, maybe Britain have forgotten, how it is done. Or maybe when it comes to Biafra, when it comes to black people from Africa, Britain does not have anything to offer them. Just like they are trying to to migrate or push all the black people from Ukraine back to Africa as a place of safety. Not the white people, but black people from Ukraine back to Africa, making plans with the Rwandan president just to push black people. That is exactly the height of the racism that these people are discharging against black people. And you believe that people like this are going to ever speak in the favor of any black man on earth. It is today I came across a video where a black man was assaulted for preaching the same gospel brought to us by the British colony. A man was assaulted in Britain for preaching the same gospel that was brought to us under Christianity by Europeans. This man was assaulted by another white guy. And I'll be following that issue to know exactly the result of it. That is the height of the racism that we black people across the nations of the world are receiving from you white people. And yet you people are living and cleaving onto our resources to survive. We never complained because you place a tool of neocolonialism in the name of our political leaders. We never complain. That means when you give a black man a citizenship in Europe, when you give a black man a citizenship in Britain, it is not a full citizen. It is a glorified citizen. It is just a paper. They do not have access to the benefit as citizen of a Britain has, because he's a black man from Africa. These are the things and the questions I want to ask to the British High Commissioner, Miss Catriona Lang. If you are watching on the YouTube, on Twitter, you should, while you are retweeting, you do at Catriona Lang, at British High Commission, at Boris Johnson, because we are throwing this question to them. Why is it that they want to push all black immigrants that immigrated from Ukraine back to Rwanda? Why are they trying to do that? Because black people are not needed in Europe, where there is steady electricity, where there is human rights, where there is, a lot of good life. Black people, they are not needed there. It cannot contain them with the same white people that that migrated from Ukraine to Britain. That is the reason why Boris Johnson is having an arrangement with the Rwandan president. The Rwandan president, I am very, very disappointed. I thought you are one of those presidents that have woken up, that their consciousness is awakened. But of course, you have disappointed us. You have disappointed African. You have disappointed the Pan-African movement. You have disappointed everything that is related to Africa. Everything, every respect that we had for you is gone down the drain. But we are waiting for the execution of this, your plan with Boris Johnson. If they had said they are pushing the white people and the black people to Rwanda because they do not have the capacity to accommodate them in UK or in Britain, it is something that is going to be different. This racism, let me remind you, Europeans who are cleaved onto Africa, on their resources. The reason why Africa is not moving forward is because you guys cleaved onto our resources. We cannot even control our economy. We depend on you to thrive. Why is the war in Ukraine affecting the cost of living in Africa? Because we do not depend on ourselves and our resources to survive. Rather, we depend on the Western world to survive. That is the reason why I am here to ask Boris Johnson of UK. I am here to ask Catriona Lang, the UK High Commissioner to Nigeria. Does it mean there are some citizenship that does not, benefit from any, every, incentive or anything that is benefit, that is, every citizen of UK are supposed to be, on the receiving end of those benefits? Does it mean there are people who are excluded? Or maybe it is only Black people from Africa who are excluded? The same way, when people were rescued from Afghanistan, they were pushed to, where is it? They were pushed to somewhere in Africa as well. I've forgotten the name of this country in Africa. They were pushed to that country. When you rescue white people, they stay in Europe. When you rescue Black people or other race, you push them to Africa, where you people see as a dumping ground. So, the reason why I am here to ask this question is that where is the consular assistant that you lied here that you will issue to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Where is the consular assistant that you lied here that you are offering Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Because when we present these things, we are called conspiracy theorists. That's what we are called. That is the reason why I am bringing it back right in front of your screen, so that I will be able to ask this question. Where is the consular assistant? For the past 10 months, no good medical, assessment or medical checkup done on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The blood that was taken, no report was given with regards to it. There is none of you who will be able to write a report with regards to the health of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and yet you claim you were issuing or offering consular assistance. Yet, ever since you promised that you guys were offering consular assistance, nobody knows, the report from the blood test they have run on Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Because I believe if you were indeed issuing a consular assistant, you should be on the television giving us update, giving the UK government update on their citizen that is held captive in Nigeria DSS dungeon. But that's not the case. That is not the case. Another reason why I am reminding you of this is to tell you guys, you are living in Nigeria. You are seeing the amount and the height of insecurity. You are seeing the amount and the height of injustice. You are seeing the height of human rights violation. You are seeing the amount of killing. You are not even traumatized as a white person who is not exposed to all these incidents. That means you are part and parcel of those syndicates and the perpetrators. If you are not traumatized and you are not reporting this to United Nations human rights, or you are not reporting this to international community to look into the activities of the military in Nigeria, because when you look at what is going on in Nigeria, northern Nigeria, the Boko Haram, the Fulani headers, the ISWAP, they are terrorizing, they are killing people, they are displacing people from their homes. IPOB refused that that will not be the case in the southeast or in the south or in the old eastern region, if I may put it. We refuse that it will never be the case. Courtesy of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, he protected our land. If you people are people who are very, very security conscious, the way you are, or the way Boris Johnson is in security conscious in UK or in Britain, I don't think that, you will sit in Nigeria as a British High Commissioner, knowing that the country you people created more than 1 century ago is now, a killing machine, is now practicing tyranny all over the place. Security operatives, they carry AK-47, they shoot anybody that pisses them off. They beat up anybody that pisses them off. They do anything they want without regulations. And you are there, you are getting the statistics. Does that mean that you are not reporting it to the right place where it should be reported? Does that mean that you enjoy the killings, maiming, displacement that is happening in Nigeria ever since you were there? Does that mean that you were not seeing it? Does that mean that you agreed with Nigeria that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is facing a terrorist charges? Then let's play a devil advocate. If indeed you agree with Nigeria, why is it that when he was in UK, or when he was in Britain, he was never seen as a fugitive? But yet, when he came to Kenya, a lawless Africa, which you people created, where anything can happen to any black man without any question asked. But if it happens to a white man from Europe, it will be all over the news, all over CNN, all over the media. But when it concerns a life of a black man from Africa, it is the opposite. Why is it so? Does it mean that you agree with me that the life of African people, the life of a black man from Africa, does not matter? Whether they are holding US citizen, whether they are holding British citizen, which we idolize, which will use to run from this structure that you created more than 1 century ago, and we are running to you guys because of the hellfire you guys or your ancestors created more than 1 century ago. And you people know exactly what I am talking about. Does that mean that you people agree with me that you people are racist? Does that mean that you people agree with me that the white man life matters more than African black man's life? It is a very simple question that we'll be needing an answer to. Does it mean that you guys agree with me? Because if you are not in agreement with this, if you are not practicing, if there is no truth in what I am claiming right now, I don't see the reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu should still be behind bars. First of all, you will agree with me that Nigeria does not have any, extradition documents. They do not have any extradition evidence from Kenya. Likewise, Kenya, they have made it public that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is still technically in Kenya. So, therefore, I ask this question: who made it? Who gave the Nigeria government right to travel to Kenya, fly to Kenya with their private jet, landed in Kenya without the authority of Kenya knowing, and they kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the British personnel, the British citizen, and no one from British kingdom or British whatever is talking about that activities of Nigeria against the British citizen. No one is talking about it. Does that mean that you have grown very complicit being in Nigeria because the hellfire that your ancestors created, Lord Lugard, the hellfire they created, it is actually, it has this, it can corrupt any individual that stays there. Does that mean that you are one of those individuals that are fallen victim of corruption? Or does that mean that you are one of these individuals that is being corrupted by the structure led by your ancestors? Does it mean that you are turning a blind eye to the activities of the Nigeria government against the Biafrans because the oil and the resources you people are benefiting from Nigeria is more important than the life of the people you people found in Nigeria when you people arrived? Does that mean that you don't listen to the news? Does that mean that you don't follow all this news on Twitter? Does that mean that you are not confirming all those activities happening that people are posting all over social media? Because the only thing I am seeing is that you have grown very complicit. You have grown very complicit because that structure it has the tendency, it has, this mandate to, to corrupt any individual. Nigeria is worthy of corrupting. If God will become a human being, Nigeria is worthy of corrupting that person. Talk more of you. So in these things that I have outlined this evening, I believe that if you haven't grown complicit, you will offer consular help to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, just like you have promised the world 9 months ago. But that is the opposite. You haven't done such. So that is the reason why I have taken it upon myself to remind you and to ask you what exactly is going on. what exactly is going on. The reason why I pinpointed on those people you people want to, you know, bring down to Africa, bring down to Rwanda from Ukraine, is I am trying to join the dot. The reason why I pinpointed the, you know, the violation done on a black man preaching on the street of Britain by a white man. The reason why I brought them together is to measure the amount of racism, the amount of hatred you people have on us. That black man in the soil of UK was not preaching a gospel that was given to him by our black ancestors. They were preaching the same gospel under the platform of Christianity that was brought to us by your ancestors. It is racism trying to evacuate or trying to push all black people from Ukraine down to Rwanda. It is racism. Because black people are not the only one that was rescued from Ukraine. There were white people as well. So having put all this thing together, having connected the dot, I will assume that you know what you are doing. That Nigeria, you know, can corrupt anybody, including if American president, if Boris Johnson decide to go and reside in Nigeria, Nigeria will corrupt them. I am not actually, you know, trying to throw it at your face that Nigeria have corrupted you, or Nigeria, you know, as a corrupted nation, you know, you have taken part in their corruption. I am just actually trying to ask you, does it mean that you are corrupt? That you, when you see the truth, you overlook them? When you see injustices, you overlook them? Remember, what goes around comes around. The evil that men do will always come back to haunt them. The only thing that is constant in life is change. There is a saying that says, at some point in life, the first might be the last, while the last will be the first. When this, you know, when these things that you people are cooking in that contraption called Nigeria that your ancestor created, just like one of my comrades said over the weekend, when it will boil over those, none of you are going to run away from it because you are there. When people begin to lose their minds, none of all of you who are creating and perpetrating all this and propagating this, direct and indirect, or saying it, overlooking them, it will swallow all of you. No one will escape. Because your life is not more important than my life just because you are a white woman. Your life is not more important than the life of my siblings down there at home just because you are a white woman, a British High Commissioner. Your life is not more important than them. To me, actually, their life was more important than, you know, millions of you, if I may tell you, because all these years you people have taught us how to do self-hate. We no longer hate ourselves. We now know the value of life. That is the reason why we are fighting to get into our kingdom where there is freedom, and that is Biafra. We're not going anywhere. We can never accept anything less than freedom of our nation, restoring the dignity of the Black people all over the world. It is the quest that we have embarked on, and we will never go back until we restore the kingdom of Chukwukikabiama upon the face of the planet. Let's remind you again. Let's reiterate on what you said with your mouth in a public television. Listen.
To talk about the summit, which is the most important thing. On Nandikana, all I will say is that we're on record as saying that we can offer consular assistance to British nationals, and we have requested consular access, and that's all I'm prepared to say in this interview. Thank you.
But what do you think, High Commissioner, in terms of what has transpired so far? Because, I mean, you've been quoted in the papers as having expressed opinions about the trial of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB.
No, I don't think I would know what I've said about the trial. I haven't said anything about the trial. As I said, what we have said on the record, as a dual national, we can and we often do offer consular assistance, and in this case, we have offered consular assistance to Nnamdi Kanu.
So I am asking the viewers, audience all over the world. She said they have offered a consular assistant to Nnamdi Kanu. So how many of you felt that consular assistant? The last time I checked, British, they own Nigeria. They bought Nigeria for 800 and something thousand pounds. So I don't see the reason why she will say they offered a consular assistant. Not even a cloth was changed. Not even Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's clothes was changed. So this is actually for the world to answer if indeed consular assistance from Britain to their created contraption is having Mazen Nnamdi Kanu not changing his clothes, not having access to a medical checkup, not eating a good food, a lot. Is it part of the consular assistant for them to hold him in the holding cell? It is not correctional facility or awaiting trial. In the holding cell for the last 10 months, violation of human rights in the holding cell. No one is held in a holding cell. There is no part of the world, a person who is not proven to be, even if they are proven to be guilty of the crime they are charged for, they will be transferred to correctional center. Within, you hold every individual who is lawfully arrested, detained, within the next 48 hours, they must be presented to the court of law. If that court, or if the court sitting is postponed, or if the court sitting is remanded or adjourned, that that suspect or whoever involved must be transferred to the correctional facility for awaiting trial. That was not the case. I'm British, you know that. You don't do that in your country. You don't do that. There is no place those things are done. In a holding cell. You know what a holding cell is? a holding cell. There is no access to anything. So I will assume that that is the consular assistant. No change of clothes in the past 10 months, one set of clothes being worn by somebody who is not proven to be a criminal. One set of clothes in the past 10 months. That is the part of the consular assistance that British had offered to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. No access to medical, checkup. That is the consular assistant British had offered to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And I am going to leave it here. I hope the message is well received. Share the video. Like I said, if you are watching on Twitter, put it at Boris Johnson, put it at British High Commission, Nigeria, put it at Pontus, put it at United Nations, so that this question may be answered by those structures and those world powers. Because it was not long ago when British wrote a memo stating that there are people, the members of IPOB, without even confirming whether these people were members of IPOB, that have violated human rights. I hope you are listening and you still remember that. They wrote a memo that there are members of IPOB that violated human rights. Therefore, asylum will not be granted to those who have violated human rights. But now, those people were not pinpointed. They said this IPOB is a registered organization in the UK. So why are you defaming that brand? It is a defamation of character by saying members of IPOB violated human rights without thorough investigation or trying to find out those people you are referring to as members of IPOB, if they are indeed the member of IPOB. But yet, you said that they violated human rights. Therefore, asylum may not be granted to such individuals. So, since you name it members of IPOB, how are you investigating to find out who are those individuals? Or is it that every member of IPOB is now, undesirable when it comes to asylum seeking? And remember what I said, we don't need your asylum. What we need a freedom. We need our sovereign nation of Biafra. We need our sovereignty. We need to go back to how we were before your ancestors arrived. We need to go back to it because that's how God made us, and that's how we are supposed to live and be as Umuchukwu Kikabiama. So if you guys were able to run, to hear, and to write, to return, to say that some members of IPOB violated human rights, and you guys did not make mention of these members of IPOB, which is going to jeopardize some of these people, IPOB family, who are going to be running away from the hellfire you guys created more than a century ago in that path of sub-Saharan. You will deprive them of asylum in the UK because you have made it clear that some members of IPOB, which means IPOB as a whole, is now undesirable to get asylum or to seek asylum in the UK. The reason why I said I generalize it because you did not pinpoint those members of IPOB in your memo that violated the human right. So that means you did not write the full story or the full, information. You left us thinking, and we will continue to think. And we will be bringing out the outcome of our thoughts back to you guys until you show us those members of IPOB that violated human rights, so that we will know that IPOB, whether they are members or whether they are not members, because we have every information of the members of IPOB. We have every information of the faction that was created by Nigeria government to fight IPOB, both in the media. We have them. And we are going to answer you if you request to know what is going on, not to go and make a decision based on your compromised information or based on, because if you put that decision together and carry it out, I will assume that you people in the United or you people in Britain are well aware of the plot to bring IPOB down by creating a faction, by creating, all these subgroups to fight and defame IPOB. It means that you people are well aware of that. Because the reason why I should say that you people are well aware of that, from the beginning when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, BBC interviewed the chief autopilot leader. It is the truth. BBC is a British company. They interviewed him. They gave him the fame. They gave him the fame which brought him to the television in front of many millions of people. So every other activities they carried out, BBC contributed to it, which means Britain contributed to it. So if you people are referring to those syndicates that call themselves autopilot or IDU, of course, you will be disappointed because we have made it clear that they are not members of IPOB. So you people need to go back and rethink go back and rethink, to to come back to the public to tell us if indeed that memo that you people released, that letter you called that the Nigerian newspaper, of course, we know that Nigerian newspapers and all that, they fake news, they are media. There is nothing that they are that, only to report after collecting brown envelope. But exactly what you people were thinking. And when I read it and I agree with them, that is what you people are planning or think. That's what the government media wrote in Nigeria. I don't see any of you questioning junk against the British, pronouncement. That is exactly what people were thinking, and they wrote it. Now, without you investigating, without you verifying or getting your information from a verifiable source, you assume because the same gutter media you came to say wrong, or you came to say they have reported invalid information. The same reason why you wrote that memo. The same media is the one reporting junk against IPOB. So you agree with them? Or is there any other media that you have that maybe gave you those information, that pronouncement that some members of IPOB or such people that engaged in human rights violation, you relied on that same media that published those things and say it is your pronouncement? That is, by the way, it is left for the wise to put it together. It is left for the wise and the people with conscience. That is because we will come to know exactly what transpired. Let me leave this here. Share the video and invite other people to join. Before we proceed, let me remind the world that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a British citizen and has done nothing to be, to put him where he is today.
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, a British national and political activist who was traveling on a British passport when he was kidnapped and tortured in Kenya for 8 days by Kenyan and Nigerian government-sponsored criminals. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was renditioned to Nigeria on a government-chartered flight without extradition process. Nigerian government continues to hold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu captive under severe torture, treating him worse than a condemned criminal. In spite of all the protests around the world condemning extraordinary rendition of this great eloquent political activist and demanding for his release, Boris Johnson's British government continues to do nothing and says nothing to free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who is a British citizen and who is being tortured to death by the Islamist fundamentalist-controlled government of Nigeria. The questions now are: what does Boris Johnson's British government know about the planned kidnapping, torture, and rendition of this British citizen in the hands of the Islamist fundamentalist-controlled Nigerian government? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is neither a criminal nor a wanted person in the civilized world. Why is Boris Johnson's British government romanticizing with this Islamist fundamentalist-controlled Nigerian government who are sponsoring terrorism around the world? Why is the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Miss Katrina Liang, romanticizing holding hands and taking photos with the terrorists who are holding her own British citizen captive unlawfully? If Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is to be a white British citizen, would he be abandoned to die in a foreign country for committing no crime? The answer is no. For asking for the freedom of Biafran people in Nigeria, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has committed no crime known to law. for practicing Judaism, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has committed no crime known to law. Calling on the world leaders to free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now to avoid the dire consequences if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is killed by Nigerian government and her accomplices. Free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu now. Let Biafra go. What the Almighty God cannot do does not exist. This message is supported by the human rights advocates.
Of course, what the Almighty God cannot do will never ever exist. Free Mazen
are now proposing the division of.
I want us to use the next 7 minutes to analyze what is going on in the Senate House of Nigeria. Just in the next 7 minutes, let's analyze exactly what is going on in the Senate House of Nigeria, because we were called a miscreant. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu began with the Biafra, awareness, every other person who joined, including Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, they were called a miscreant. They were telling him to be, diplomatic. They were telling him to do this, to do that. And of course, it is, if you try to be diplomatic all the time in freedom fighting, it means that you are fighting for that freedom consciously. A freedom fighting is not, fought consciously all the time. That is the reason why they were calling Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Be diplomatic, don't speak it the way it is, try to twist it, put it in a covered way, don't tell us that we are that is what exactly they mean by be diplomatic. Do not tell us the truth that Buhari is a mask wearer. Put it in another way. Do not tell us the truth that Ohanes Ndoshi Nandam, the Andoshi. Put it in a different way. But when you talk about those who are led by the spirit of freedom fighting, whatever the spirit leads them to say, they say it the way it is. But anybody that will come to you to come and tell you, writing down what they are going to tell you, believe you me, they are not freedom fighting. They are fashion parade. They are doing fashion parade for you. Because if you look at what is going on, and let me bring this before we go where we're supposed to go, so that our people will remind our people of something before we proceed where we're supposed to proceed, because of course there are many plans the enemy is making just to overthrow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's activities. Let me present this to you before we proceed, because this we're supposed to be playing it time after time to remind you that these people are evil.
That I'm sorry to break out this news, and as it stands, I'm not using my real voice because of security information. Okay. What I want to tell you guys is not by quarreling one another right now, because these people, they are not ready to release Nnamdi Kanu. And I will tell you that about $11 million was paid for Nnamdi Kanu to be arrested. $11 million was paid for Nnamdi Kanu to be arrested. And let me give you the biggest one. Nnamdi Kanu is not going to be released. They are doing a face surgery. They are doing a face surgery they are going to bring somebody in as Nnamdi Kanu, and the guys will not know. The same thing, everything will be the same. It will be like a face-off. Nobody, you will not know. So this is a very high secret. But I'm just giving it out. That's why I'm changing my voice. I know what I'm telling you. I know everything about this thing, about Nnamdi Kanu being arrested, everything. We know everything about it. Everything about it, we know. So that is why they are not allowing Nnamdi Kanu to change his clothes. So they have, as it stands now, ask Nnamdi if you have any access to him. He has gone for tests. They have tested Nnamdi Kanu for more than 42 times. You don't know why they are testing him.
Hi.
They want to get the same voice, the same eye bulbs, the same everything. If you know what is face off, that's what I'm talking about. Nnamdi Kanu is going to be there. They are not going to release him. Believe me, no matter what, how we gossip each other, this one, that one, this one, the other guy, that is not the way forward. All the talk, all our highlights, those are not going anywhere. Those are water, those are talk without weight. They are water talk, cannot stay in a basket. They're just talking because we need to talk. That is not the way forward. There should be a deep solution for Nnamdi Kanu. You guys don't know what is happening. This guy is there lavishing. This guy is there dying. Every day, his lifespan is reducing. Every day break, lifespan is reducing. If I can ask them to give a screenshot of where Kanu is staying, I will post it to you. If might be, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Then you will understand what I'm talking about. You know, I've changed my voice talking to you because this is a very serious secret, and I don't want it to come out. You know, like my voice and all that. You know, so you guys should be very careful, and you guys should know what to do. The Bravas are very, very much. So humbling each other is going to be. It is a military techniques. They are using the tactics on the Brava generally. They have what they call it. There's a problem in the midst, and that problem is a confusion. It is called a mathematician confusion. It is a mathematician confusion. They will be fighting each other 3 years. Bros will be there. They will fight each other 5 years. It is a mathematician. It is a mathematician thing. So, but what you guys should do for him is, you guys should make sure that the change is close, so that if they try this face off, you people will know. Because face off is going to come on Nnamdi Kanu. It's going to be fair. That is why the clothes cannot be changed. Imagine where they have tested somebody.
You know what I call this? Mad people everywhere. They are mad. You know, I want to bring it back to you. The reason why, the real reason behind this, you know, criminality of these people, misinformation, trying to mislead the public. Do you know the reason? Because so many people have been promoting the leader of the syndicate autopilot in the name of Ekberima in Finland. That he, you know, he is doing it. He is doing it because he wears suit and come to you, write things on a piece of paper, reading it out for you. That is exactly the reason why that is testing his popularity, and that is exactly what is going on. He will come and read the State of a Nation for you, so that tomorrow, when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out, the other people will be pushing this narrative. He will be there. Don't even buy all this rubbish you see all over the social media as if they are no longer together, but they can raise funds together. Who is fooling who? They are pushing this narrative. Just like I've said it before, I am going to say it again. They are pushing this narrative so that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when he comes out, you will not pay attention to him. You will disregard him. And because so many politicians in Igbo land who are you know, the ones sponsoring the activities of all this do autopilot, so many of them, believe you me, they have placed these people on the media. Start doing it in a different way. Start doing it in a, you know, in a way that people will see you as the one who is more knowledgeable, who is more exposed, who knows how to do it, who knows how to speak. That is exactly, the reason why they started pushing this narrative. Because this guy you see called Berima in Finland, what you see him up for, he is not, you don't know what he is up to. What he is up to is something that it is unimaginable, something you will not be able to decode. That is the reason why he tell you people make video to tell him Mazen Nnamdi Kanu need him more than he need Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason why he makes video to tell you that what did he say, that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, exactly, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu needs him more than he needs Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason. And I want to make it clear to you, this voice that you heard is voice of the people from Autopilot. They planned and made this video, made this arrangement so that they will start pushing this narrative. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out, you will say it is not him. They have given him a face mask. So that Berima in Finland will keep raising fund. So that Berima in Finland will keep climbing. Because if you look at that criminal who called himself Livingstone, who is always pushing his narrative, who is always pushing his agenda, the reason why they brought all these criminal people in the name of pastor backing him up is because they know that religion brainwash you all the time. Religion brainwash you all the time. That is the reason why they are also bringing all those people backing him up in all his activities. But I am here to tell you that all this fallacy, BBC is the one promoting Eberima in Finland. You see this video. Let me show you this video where he is talking, saying that the disinformation, disinformation that contacted him because he wants to make you believe or make the world believe that he is IPOB or Biafran spokesperson. He's no longer saying he's IPOB spokesperson. He says he's Biafran spokesperson. That is the plan that is on the table right now. He will tell you that they told him, let me show you this.
Broadcast with me, Simon. It is going to be the sit at home, the civil disobedient that goes to, when the time comes. So this evening, I have come to have a very brief broadcast because you see that each team of the BBC United Kingdom, whether it's United Kingdom or Nigeria. So, and they asked 2 questions, and they want me to address those questions.
This is BBC Disinformation Unit, according to Eberima in Finland, who said that they have sent him a writing. They have written to him that he should address 2 questions. So, and he claimed that those 2 questions he wrote back to them, but they should not publish what he wrote to them. I want you to pay very good attention in the next 3 minutes. Let's talk about it
before they make their publication. And I responded to them, because this is a Biafra, as a spokesperson of Biafra people.
Did you hear that? As a spokesperson of Biafra people, as a spokesperson, when did you, who made him the spokesperson of Biafran people? For you to understand the reason why I tell you that they have made that video that I just played now, that video will be that when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu comes out, you will keep disregarding him, so that you will keep following the spokesperson of Biafra. He pushed the narrative as a spokesperson of IPOB. He couldn't work. Now he is pushing the narrative as spokesperson of Biafra. Do you know the reason why now he is calling himself the spokesperson of Biafra? Because he wants to be seen as the leader of Biafra. Now, next thing he will call himself is the leader of Biafra, but that will be after Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is out. And they will keep pushing that narrative that he is a face mask. He is not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He's a double ganger of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Because that is the reason why they place this narrative to you. Let me play it for you
struggle,
to for you to hear.
I will be updating Biafrans as time goes on. So I was contacted, and 2 questions were asked, and I responded to them. This response to this BBC investigative or disinformation unit, I'm going to make it public in the right time. I challenge them that the questions they were asking and the requests, the clarification they were looking for, or the response they were looking for, that a written response can never be enough. So that because they have contacted me and their request for further information or clarification or some kind of more detailed response from me, that I want them to, I want them to have me on live interview on BBC and ask me any question they want to ask me. That the question they are asking about some kind of hate speeches and all that, it requires a very thorough, well-detailed oral presentation. That a written presentation will not be enough. So after giving them a brief of my brief response to them, I also informed them that at no point will they publish the response I give to them, because I did not give that approval to them.
Okay, now, do you know the reason why he is telling you all that? He is trying to tell you all that to show, he is trying to make you believe. Just like he had people making video to say, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu need him more than he need Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Just like they are already pushing a narrative that they are creating a double ganger of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is exactly what he is trying to bring to the table, to show you or to make you believe that he is more, connected or more powerful than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. So that while they are pushing this narrative, while you are confused, he will still be rubbing it on your face, raising fund in front of you. That is exactly what this criminal is up to now. You believe that they have ostracized him from Autopilot Syndicate, but you don't have idea. They have given him a special assignment and be acting as if he is no longer with them. That is what is going on right now. He gave them, instruction that they should not publish it, but you wrote to them. You gave them instruction they should not publish it. Who is fooling who here? We know that BBC is what is placed there to use to promote the activities of these people, because anything that is called a media house in Nigeria, they are all corrupt. It is buyable. Those politicians who are sponsoring his activities, because those politicians, know that he is not speaking it the way it is. He is not calling them what they are. He sugarcoats when it comes to calling them. Just like the day he told you that the first time he called Wazulike a sellout. He made it clear, this is the first time I am doing this, because they told him to mind the words that he is using so that people will see him as an intellectual. He does not know that people like me, we know what freedom fighting is all about. Freedom fighting, what you speak is not what is written in a black and white. You do not premeditate what you are going to speak in a freedom fighting. You do not premeditate what you are going to give out to your followers in a freedom fighting. In a freedom fighting is what the spirit that leads the freedom fighting tells you is what you are going to release. Oh, so sorry. No voice, no voice. Now, I want to tell you and I want to let you know that a freedom fighter, in freedom fighting, you cannot write anything premeditated. A freedom fighter cannot bring premeditated message to give to her follower, to his or her followers. A freedom fighter does not give a state of a nation because there is no nation yet. You are fighting for a nation. A freedom fighter does not need to please any politician. A freedom fighter, when they come out, they speak the message given them by the God of freedom. Just like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Just because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said, you are taking this, you are taking the struggle to another dimension. That is that word that he is using to manipulate you today. That he will start giving state of a nation. He will start telling you, he will start writing things, reading it out from the book. A freedom fighter does not read things from, from what, premeditated article. Because the message comes to you raw once you go behind the mic. That is to show you he is not a freedom fighter. Because whatever he presents, he will try to sugarcoat it, not to call the politicians exactly what they are. Uwazurike is a sellout, he took an excuse to say Uwazurike is a sellout. This is the first time I'm actually calling him a sellout. Because he knows that it is contrary to the assignment given to him. A freedom fighter is not guided by any politician. A freedom fighter is not guided by any religious leader. Because they are going to make you to be biased. They will give you a message, not the message that the God of freedom is giving. BBC can be bought. BBC, the one that has been promoting him from the inception of all his propaganda, from the inception of all his, all his endeavor to overthrow Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You see the voice they have made, telling you they have changed their voice. Meanwhile, they are changing their voice because they cannot, that they are from inside, telling you that they have to create Mazen Nnamdi Kanu double ganger. So that tomorrow you will be here listening to this man who premeditates the message before he bring it to you. You will be hearing from this man when he's supposed to call Uwazurike a saboteur. He will try to be intellectual. That is exactly the plan. He is trying to take over the position of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He is trying to prove to you he can do it better than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because that is the reason why the politicians place him there. Because they are hearing it raw from Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They are not hearing, they don't want where they are going to hear it raw as it is. They want to where it will be sugar-coated. Just like in Christianity, every preaching they are giving you from the claim Bible is sugar-coated. That is what the politicians in Biafra land want to be hearing. Sugar-coated message in the name of freedom fighting. The reason why I followed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when he speaks, you will know that it is coming raw. It is a raw message. It is not, write and delete. Write and delete. It is not premeditated. It is a raw message. It is a freedom message. We are not here to do a makeup on the freedom message. We are not here to rub a lotion on the freedom message. We are not here to sugarcoat anything. We speak it the way it is. That is a freedom fighting. If you remember those people who are telling him, you must try to be diplomatic, you must try to be behave intellectual. Where are they today? That is exactly those who place this man on the media space to prove to you he can do it. To make you believe that he is better than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And some of these gullible idiots, they are following, dancing to the tone of politicians' projection. Anybody who could tell you that they are activists, they are freedom fighter, but before they come around, they premeditate what they are going to sell to you, it is not freedom fighter, because freedom fighters are the people who preach the real gospel. And that gospel comes direct. The energy is coming direct from Chukwuokike Abịama. It is not coming from any book. It is not coming from anywhere. But you can actually back it up with, you can take from the Bible, just like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will take from the Bible as well. That is a freedom fighting. It is not writing something, come and read for us, telling us it's the state of a nation, come and write something, collaborate with BBC to come and tell us that they have written to you, this information unit, they have written to you. If indeed that they have written to you, it means that your activities are not, your activities are no longer in line with what they have called you to do. That is exactly what it is. You want to show us that you are powerful. If you are able to convince traditional worker as old as he is, and he couldn't see the betrayal in you, if you could be able to convince him to come and tell us that when you speak, the whole world is listening, the United Nations is paying attention, because you brainwashed them. No, I want to remind you, great Biafrans all over the world, freedom fighters, they don't come with a premeditated words and be reading it out for you in the name. They Google some of the words, they Google it, they write it, they put it in a big screen, they will be looking at it, reading it out for you. You believe it is a freedom fighting. It is not a freedom fighting, because that word is no longer the message. And whenever you are no longer preaching the message direct from your heart, direct from your spirit, it is not freedom fighting. You are doing freedom fashion parade. That's what you are doing. Freedom fashion parade. But I am going to leave it here. Onye mara asu osuo n'ikwe. Ịmara asu isuo ya na mkpụrụ ụkwụ gị. By the time, when the time comes, as an abacha also I go a mile, the politician place him here because they don't like the way Mazen Nnamdi Kanu throw their sin at their face. He will call your name and throw that sin at your face. Not you will call your name and start sugarcoating your sins so that you will not get angry, and you will call your name, sugarcoat it so that we wouldn't say, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, when he called the name of Hope Uzodimma, he will tell you that Hope Uzodimma did this, and that. When you go back to it, you will find out he did it. And when he give him that name, you will find out it is a deserving name for Hope Uzodimma. The radical prophet, the radical freedom fight. In freedom fighting, you must be radical. It is not about trying to read out from things that you wrote from Google and you're reading it out. People will say, he's intellectual. He's doing it right. That's why we told Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to be diplomatic. That's it. No, you can't deceive people like me. Because what you know, what you claim that you know, we know it better. If we want to be like, if you want to deviate, if I eventually want to deviate and start doing freedom fighting fashion parade on social media, before I come here, I will go to Google everything, jot it down, place it on my screen, divide my computer screen into two. I will be reading it out straight because I wrote it, I memorized it. While I am reading it, I just need to be looking at it. I will be reading it fluently. You just need to remember your lyrics. That's what you are doing. That is the reason why they are pushing a narrative that they are creating Mazen Nnamdi Kanu double ganger. For you to believe that Ekperima is the chosen one. He want to place his shoe. He want to hang his coat where he cannot reach. But he does not know the reason why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu come out. He preached. We followed him because we are the people who have the discerning spirit. We are able to understand those who are in truth and in spirit, not those who are trying to use something in order to achieve some relevance. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu preached to you, you will understand that he's not reading from any article, he's not reading from any screen. He is preaching it raw as it is. So regardless of how BBC promote you, regardless of whatever you claim you and BBC are talking, regardless of how you want to people to believe that you are powerful, you are nothing. You are threatening BBC, the information unit, if they release the response you gave to them, that you will challenge them legally. You will challenge them legally. Challenging people legally, do you think it makes you powerful? It makes you somebody who knows the right and discharging their right, because you are in Western world. You can sue anybody. You can use a state lawyer to sue anybody for free. A state lawyer is for free. So that some of you who will be moved by that rubbish he is talking here, I want you to recall back your senses. Where I am, I can sue any institution using a state lawyer. As long as I can actually go to a big law firm and present to them my case. I can sue a government, institution. I can sue a government institution. If I don't want to use my legal insurance, I can use a state lawyer and sue a government institution. Because the lawyers, they will want to actually get involved, because they know at the end of the day, there will be a compensation when you win the case. So don't get yourself moved by him telling you if BBC publish the information he gave them, he is going to challenge them legally. He want to keep convincing traditional worker that he is powerful. It is people like him that you will confuse. Or, when they finish, whenever he's done talking, all these criminal in the name of religious leaders who come to back him up. Some people are a fool at 60. Fools at 60. You are a religious leader. That is the reason why those fools at 60 will tell you that they agree with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, but they cannot agree with his theology. But they call themselves their follower. They don't agree with him with theology. Because in theology, you claim is where he will speak it as it is, to show you that you don't know what you are doing with the Bible that you are carrying. That's why you wouldn't agree with him. You will agree with him in everywhere, but you call yourself religious leader. But when it comes to where you are eating from, you are stealing from, you wouldn't agree with him. We have all of you who are backing up this criminal syndicate autopilot, including you, Livingstone. All those utterances, we have them. We are just waiting for the day we are going to count your cases and naming them one by one. We will bring them out all. Because the politicians, they bought religious leaders to back this criminal up. They bought many of them. Once you have compromised, you have compromised. You are a member of a syndicate called Autopilot Edu. Whether they are, whether you people have come together to say, let me act like we are fighting, I will go and start doing this, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is coming out, so that you people will start selling this narrative that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, that the DSS is creating double gegla for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They want to wear a face mask of somebody who will look like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, so that the narrative will sell. So that after some weeks, people will say, no, you are no longer disrespecting the DOS. You think people like us will forget? No, we don't forget. So that you are no longer disrespecting the structure of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You have changed. So that tomorrow when they start selling the narrative that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a mask wearer, the person they release for us is a mask wearer, then you will be acting daft and dumb, muted, Just the way you will be acting mute when Mazen Namdekano's wife was being insulted. You didn't say anything. The same way you will be acting mute because you wouldn't address it. But you will still be dining with the same people. That is the reason why I know how you people are, formationed your activities. I know how you created your formations. You make it in a way where this side is sinking, you will stand this side because that side will be making utterances. Do you know when in a law you call yourself a law practitioner? You called yourself a law practitioner, but you don't know what it means to be accomplice to criminality. If you call yourself a law practitioner, then Owa Sophia, whom you stay in the same platform and share the same, initiative, share the same philosophy in autopilot, they called Mazen Namdekano's wife names Ashawo criminal. You are an accomplice to it. The same way when Mazen Namdekano come out tomorrow, they will call him a double ganger of Mazen Namdekano. They will call him a mask wearer of Mazen Namdekano. You wouldn't talk. You will be accomplice to it, but you wouldn't try to say it is a lie. You wouldn't say it because you are a power monger. And what I am promising you here is, if that narrative or that thing you people are cooking right now, the same reason why you go and start acting like you are doing exposition, if you people sell that narrative when Mazen Namdekano comes out, the land of Biafra will take your life. Mark my word. The land of Biafra will destroy you. Mark my word. It's no joke. You think you have done every other thing and go scot-free. But mark this word. When Mazen Namdekano comes out, let that mad woman from USA come and say, hey, they have double ganged Mazen Namdekano. They are wearing this person a fake mask. This is not Mazen Namdekano. Just like Agaba, your accomplices in your criminality say that if Namdekano joined the DOS, when it comes out, he will see Pepe. Those are your criminal accomplices. You did not come out to say anything. Just the same way you will keep mute when that narrative is being sold out there. You will claim, so that people like the one who call himself Pastor Livingstone, he will come and say, did you hear Mazen Namdekano? Did you hear Eberima in Finland? Did he say it? People like a Fulefu who follow you will come and say, did Eberima say it? He didn't say it. You can't judge Eberima with what Uwasofia say. But you don't understand, in law, there is accomplices to criminality. You people don't understand it, right? Because all of you are daft. All of you who are following and believing this Eberima, all of you are daft. For crying out loud. I am going to leave it here. I just wanted to remind you the reason why all this shenanigan, all these things that he's bringing up, just to use it to make you believe that he knows, to make you believe that they listen to him. Nobody is listening to him. They are actually monitoring him to know when he will go out of track. They will call him in order because he's a double agent. He's an agent like Owazurike. This one is worse than Owazurike. You see this agent in front of your screen? He is worse than Owazurike. We don't hide our feelings. We don't sugarcoat it. We tell you the way it is. That is freedom fighting. We don't need to please you. We don't need to make you happy. You don't need you to call us intellectual. We don't need to call us diplomatic people. We want freedom. That's all we want. We are not freedom. We are not coming here to do freedom, trying to, do freedom fashion parade. No, we don't do that. We preach from our spirit. We don't preach from our head. We don't preach from what is written in a paper. We don't preach another man's ideology. We preach what our spirit is, is telling us at that same point in time. I'm going to leave it here. And I am going to call it a day. But before then, there is something I want to show you.
I'm calling from Onitsha.
Thank you very much. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Director, yesterday, when you talk about these people arresting our people, I was very, very curious where I was. I think the reason why they are doing this is because maybe they are just doing it and they are not getting our revenge.
No, not at all. Let me tell you why they're doing it. I will tell. Hold on. I want to tell you why they're doing it. They want to provoke us.
Yeah.
So that they don't want us. Listen, they know that the method we are using is hurting them. They know that the world is beginning to be aware of Biafra and what we are doing. So what they want to do is to cut it short. If they force us now to retaliate, Britain, BBC, and because they have the money, they have given money to BBC.
Did you hear that? BBC. That every time a BBC in communication, every time a BBC in communication, BBC was the one who made a Berima. BBC was the one who brought a Berima to the whole world. It was BBC because they were part of the plan, the fashioned creation. They were part of it. Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu always exposed their activities. That is the reason why they couldn't hesitate to become part of the plan.
The BBC will say, oh, a new terrorist group has emerged. The world will be focusing on that terrorist group. That will be IPOB. They will ban us and our activities all over the world. They will say, oh, stop them, stop their money, everything. That's what they're looking for. Because that is what Britain actually asked them to do. Britain knows what is happening now to IPOB members on the ground. What they want to do is go and kill them, go and harass them, go and arrest them. You then force them to become angry that they retaliate. Once they retaliate, we as Britain can go to the world and say, IPOB is a terrorist group. Please, can you stop their funding? Stop everything that you're doing. Ban them wherever they are. And they can stop us. But as soon as we keep on raising the awareness to the level whereby the world will say, but why are you doing this to these people? When we strike, British lives will no longer be purchased by anybody. So we know what we are. I have lived in England, so I know what I'm doing. We know them. I know the way they think.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
Director, thank you because thank you for the fine explaining to us because if it is in my mind, I would have said let's take this battle to them. But I think the way you explain it matters a lot to us. So that we understand. And what I'm saying is that I think one day, anytime, Director, I think we should march on the street as these people did on the last day. It's our brother they shot on Tato to clear. If they are still.
So that's how it is. Before we go, let me show you a trending news. Let me show you a trending news before we go.
Seems that the agitator had gotten into the Senate. The agitation is no longer only on the street, it's no longer now by the miscreant, but it has gotten to the Senate. And I can tell you that Senate are now proposing the division of that very Nigeria, the breakup of Nigeria. Somebody in Senate.
Agitation is no longer, agitators are no longer going to be called the miscreants. Now the House of Senate is now the miscreant because they are also now agitating. They are beginning to see what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu saw and was going crazy, screaming on top of his voice. This is what is happening. Everybody listen. This is what is happening. Just like the voice of John the Baptist. Just like the voice of John the Baptist, the coming of the Messiah, no one paid attention. Today, all of you are preaching the same thing. The miscreant you called IPOB, it is also now the Senate are now the miscreants. Regardless of how they want to sugarcoat their English, the Senate are now the miscreants. Igbo elders are now the miscreants. Igbo politicians are now the miscreants. Listen.
Move that motion of a breakup on this. I'm speaking to you. It seems that the agitator had gotten into the Senate. The agitation is no longer only on the street. It's no longer now by the miscreant, but it has gotten to the Senate. And I can tell you that Senate are now proposing the division of that very Nigeria, the breakup of Nigeria. Somebody in Senate moved that motion of a breakup on the Senate, but they are trying to play it down and trying to deny the fact that somebody moved the motion. Yeah. In the House of Assembly, somebody raised the motion for the breakup of Nigeria. But surprisingly, they pretend as if they didn't hear it, and somebody called their attention and they keep on denying it. I want you to watch the video and see how far Nigeria have deteriorated. When we are saying that Nigeria is going to break up very soon, people think it's a joke. The agitation is no longer in the street. It has gone into the House of Assembly. Let us watch.
I don't know who moved a motion yesterday on the floor asking for division. There wasn't any motion taken like that. There wasn't.
They swept it under the carpet. Nigeria. Nigeria, who will steal something in front of everybody now, and they deny it. Nigeria is when they run into the bush, they kill, they come out and say, who killed this? Who did this? Or they can even kill while people are watching, and they will deny it. Just like they denied Lekki Tollgate. He's telling he don't know who moved the motion. That's what he is saying now. This is Nigeria for you. A contraption created by Britain, Lord Rugard and Flora Shaw. That is the result of their experiment in the year 100th century, more than 1 century ago, rather. More than 1 century ago. That is the result of their experiment. They are conspirators. They are evil. They are tyranny. They are killers. They are liars. They are terrorists. They are everything evil that you may think of. That is Nigeria. Listen.
I wasn't. I said there wasn't any motion on that, and I insist there wasn't any motion like that. No. Please. You know, you see, if he has nobody, and you can go and take the clip again. I said nobody moved a motion on the floor here yesterday for division. So you are trying to mislead the House, and don't mislead the House. You are a leader. No. I beg of you, Mr. Chairman. No, you are trying to mislead the House. Please, you do not have the floor. Please control yourself. Control yourself. I said control yourself. There wasn't a motion on the. I said there wasn't a motion, and I insist there wasn't a motion for division. 2. Well, I don't want you to repeat it again because that wasn't the position. He is saying that, Boma, I want you to be guided. We have our rules here.
Nigeria will lie in your face. You are hearing it. One person's voice want to supersede the congregation. One person's voice, because it's on a mic, want to overshadow, want to, overpower the voice of people. He didn't see that motion. When you talk about it, they sweep it under the carpet. Just like, when they label IPOB terrorist, when we filed an appeal to hear it, they swept it under the carpet, acting like there was no appeal filed, because they know that there is no law in Nigeria that calls a self-determination a terrorist. It is the factor and the jar. That's what is going on here. The factor and the jar. That is what is going on. Listen to Nigeria. One Nigeria.
You do not have that power. I'm guiding you. Thank you. Well, I want to. I am not saying I'm not about the division. If the point reaches for that.
Just because of somebody moving the motion, reminding them that somebody moved the motion for Nigeria to disintegrate, move a motion for Nigeria to go their separate ways. It actually, after the so much argument, claiming no one raised that motion, they've swept it under the carpet, trying to force it to sweep it under the carpet, especially for people from the north, the Fulanese, trying to sweep it under the carpet, trying to overshadow the voices that we are saying there was a motion like that. It actually boiled up into a war inside the Senate. They are actually fighting, beating each other, boxing each other. Listen and see it yourself.
Point of order. You got somebody mad, man? Point of order.
Did you see that? Just that somebody moved a motion for Nigeria to separate, for people to go back to their separate ways, go to what Chukwu Kikabiama called them. That is the reason why you find this fight. They want to overshadow it. They want to act like it never existed. But that is by the way. Mazis you because we are done with this exposition. Mazis you please, over to you.
Mazi, good evening from here.
Good evening. It's been a while.
Thank you very much, my brother George Money. I appreciate you so much. Even though I just want to stand by and then watch. If you're about to go, we can, just say one or two things and then we go. There's no cause for alarm. Our people are beginning to raise up. Our people are beginning to understand the handwriting on the wall. That is my own happiness. And I appreciate you guys that staying on social media, doing it the way Mazi asks you people to do it. You people that are born, natural born for this job, believe me, when Mazi comes out, you will see all the whole video, and then I think he's going to say yes. Because these criminals thought that when they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB will be forgotten, or IPOB will quench, or they will first of all arrange their criminals by the side, put them by the side, dish out their money. It's nothing to hide. It's nothing. It's not because Mazi did not tell us. He told us that they have dish out money. He made it clear. So what pains me most is that when Mazi says something, I don't know if people just think he just said it, or they just want to, let's go and hear Mazi is coming online. They don't. That's why I asked them, bring your pen and paper. There's a reason why he told you bring your pen and paper. I don't listen to Mazi just to hear his voice or just to hear. I listen to him and take record and listen whatever he says. I know that whatever that comes out from his mouth mean a lot.
Yes.
He told us that they have dished out a lot of money. You people should be strong. In days to come, you will see what is going to happen. There is a time he told us they will lie against him. They will, say something against him that is horrible. It happens. It happens. So why should we doubt Maz that he told us these people have dished out a lot of money? Before any move they do, Maz Nnamdi Kanu know. That is why he said we are 7 steps ahead of them. He knows anything that the zoo plan now, even as he's in DSS dungeon, whatever they do plan, he knows. Imagine, he knows. He has this information. Even a Fulani man himself can call him and say, look at what my brothers are planning against you. So that is why they don't even know who is who. That is why when I said that I will never forgive Samanepa in this word that comes out, I will never. It doesn't matter. Because let me tell you what people don't, let me tell you what this guy is doing that they think he's doing it on his own. But they did not know that he's doing it because they give him the script. He's working, this guy is double agent. He know that he cannot win the DOS. He knows quite very well, which is propaganda. Any relationship you build by lie must surely fall. Now they are falling, whether they are pretending that they are now fighting or whatever. The rubbish they have done, people are beginning to see them for who they are. This guy went and formed Tampa in every security apparatus that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu found. He has touched them. Do you know why he's touching them? People might say, he's just creating his own. No. It's because our people are daft. Some of them are daft. They don't reason. When he tried to teach them something, this guy is not doing it just because he wants to. No. He's doing it because the agenda they give him to do, that is what he's doing. Because you see, when he formed this Pakmaya M branch, people will come out and say he formed M branch, but you don't know exactly what he's trying to achieve. There's things he's trying to achieve because M branch are more is IPOB deadliest intelligence security. Before you see them, they have seen you. Because the zoo is so surprised. How do we get information of what is happening? And, whatever that they are planned to do, we get it. Because M branch is there. Before they plan, we know. Even these two people they killed. Even these two couple they killed. They said they killed them in Norway. Mazi, do you know that those two couples was killed in Benue, Makodi? And they said it's in Norway. You know why they say in Norway? They want to bring out, because this criminal called I don't have despite that I'm in your platform, Mazi, but this Antonio Guterres is a coward. For me, we don't need to. Somebody told us that we don't need to paint these people, speak to them in a manner way. No, we don't need to.
You call them what they are.
No, we call them for who they are. If I go to social media today, I see where people use dollar, put on his mouth, and then they cover, paint him black. I was so happy when I see that article today. The person that do that article, I appreciate him so much. They humiliate him. They humiliated the man because that is what he wants. Because that Nigeria is a place you can come and do anything and get away. Can Antonio Guterres go to another country and first world country now and tell them that, let's say, can he even go to Philippines? All these Asian countries that don't even have money, can he even go to all these Asia and tell them they should integrate their terrorists in their army? He can't do that because they know that the zoo is the only place anything goes. The zoo, they hold the zoo like this. And they can come and talk. Even a madman in Europe can come and tell Nigerian that, look at what I want you to do. They will do it. If not, who is Antonio Guterres to come and tell Nigeria? Because Nigeria is a dead place. You can come and shit there and go away. And tell them they should integrate the Fulani terrorists into Nigeria army. That is how peace will reign. So why can't Antonio Guterres tell the Fulani, the Janjaweed government, let's ship all this Boko Haram and this swap to his own country and dump them there somewhere? Why can't he say that? Bring all those terrorists in my own country and let's dump the. I don't know where he came from. I don't know the country, but I'm asking him now. Why can't he allow those Fulani Janjaweed, those terrorists and this swap and Boko Haram to be shipped in his own country? He can, you know, they're not gonna agree, isn't it? But he can come to Nigeria and say what he wants to say. And they plan those shit, they plan, thinking that oh, let's do it. Anthony Guterres is coming so that he will see that image, that horrible image they did, they killed those two couple, so that they can begin to paint IPOB. If you like, bring Aisha Buhari, kill him in Biafra land and cut off his pass. We don't give a hook. I would not give a damn. These people, these people, they think it's when they blackmail our late general Dimodmo Gojuku, the man that saw tomorrow, the man that took Jogo 1. This thing that is happening now shouldn't have happened. The same way Russia, the war in Ukraine shouldn't have happened. They were using Zelensky. Zelensky is a scapegoat. Using him to be poking Putin, and they think Putin will keep quiet and watch him come to that little rat. Is a comedy. The Western world use him to come.
Ex-comedian.
Yes, a comedian who is not a politician, who did not even read politics. Because if that guy was a politician, he will never fall into the trap of the Western world.
Yes.
He will never. Why didn't the other one that left there fall into that trap? Now look at Ukraine. Ukraine is gone. And what this mystery media are telling you, hey, they destroy Russia tanks, 200, 300. They are lying to you.
Russia ship.
So they are lying to you people that they destroy Russia, but they don't show you. They're not showing you. They just want to dish out. That is why I call them propaganda. This mystery Western media are propaganda. Keep dishing propaganda, telling people what they want to hear. That is why IPOB are different. We don't want to tell you what you want. We don't want to make you feel. We say it raw, so that you can know that we are not lying.
Yes.
If we are anything we do, we claim responsibility of it. Anything we do, we don't go and make our people high, morale to high while we are not. No. We don't do. That is not our agenda. Our agenda is we focus on what we want to do.
We don't read a script, a premeditated script. That is not a freedom fighting.
No, just as you say, that is not a freedom fighting. Because if Mazin Nnamdi Kanu wanted to do all those things, but when he gathered the mind of our people, he could have been lying to them, telling them, oh, I have captured this person, just to make the morale of our people know. But he leave it natural, so that our people will see it natural, so that our people use their hand to, articulate what is going on, to know where this man is going. You see the question that guy asked him, and you see how Mazi answer him, that no, they want to push us so that we can retaliate, so that BBC and Britain will carry their propaganda. The same way you see they carry that Mazi is a prophet. The same way you see they carry that their propaganda a few days ago, that instead of them to come out and say something, made it clear they are dodging. They will check who, if you are asylum, blah blah, going corner. No, we don't go. Come out and say any day, British Tagos terrorist country, we will. You know what they call Exodus? We will march down to Biafra land. That is, let me tell them our agenda now. We will all leave Britain and go to Biafra land. Our next target is to pick up arms, and they will see what will happen. They think
we will show them the difference between agitators and terrorists.
Yes, by that time they will know. We will terrorize them in their next life. They will, when they hear Biafrans, or when they hear Biafrans, they will run out. They will say, no, leave these people. They think we are stupid. They think we don't know, our intelligence are not monitoring what they're doing. They think if they call us terrorists, or they want to bring that their propaganda, thinking that
it as a bombshell. Why is it that they haven't sued any Nigerian media?
So
there is no speculation on Britain trying to question Nigerian media, or Catriona Lang, the British High Commissioner, trying to question Nigerian media for publishing what they published.
You see, Mazi, there's 2 games they are playing here. The zoo himself, we are playing game, and they both of them know what they're doing. You see, if what they did is they see the reaction of IPOB and Biafrans, the British government. They saw it on social media. We tell them, we don't give a shit if you say we are terrorists. We tell them, you know, when this one is not that time that our people always keep quiet. No. Hey, do this way, did no. We tell them even in their country. I was with my fellow comrade the other day where we went to. Mazi, I don't want to tell you, I don't want to say something that my comrade told me here. If I told you, it's very heavy. I'm telling you. But we keep everything the way it should be. You know, and then they think when they say something like that, we'll be afraid, we'll be shaking, we'll be panicking. No, we made it clear out for them that we don't give a shit. We don't care whatever you call us. That is when, because when what they are doing is to test the water, to see how we are going to panic. They think we are going to.
They drop a bombshell, yes.
Exactly. To see if we are going to panic. But little did they know that we are not panicking at all. That is why, when they see that we are not panicking, that is why they release their own statement. Because if we were panicking, they will leave. They will never release statement. They will leave it there. Nigerian government will come and be committing crime against. Britain have targeted terrorists. Now they will be jumping up and down like
that's why I said to Britain, if what Nigeria media wrote, where did they get the information? You need to charge them to court for them to clarify the reason why they actually, promoted what you did not write to the Nigeria.
Exactly. That is how they because in Britain, if any media carry propaganda against them, they will interview, they'll call them. How did you get this information?
Yes.
Because they know that these people are black people. Britain actually tested the water to see if we are going to panic and come to social media and see what our people were telling them, that we don't care. Our people stood their ground and make them to understand that we are dead people. We don't care if you terrorist is not. Even let me tell you, terrorist is a fancy name. Find something else. Do you think we are going to panic? Didn't you people call Mandela terrorists? Didn't you people call a lot of freedom fighter terrorists? Exactly. At the end of the day, what happened? The same people that call Mandela terrorists now are the same people that put Mandela statue.
Mandela.
Yes. Mandela statue.
How much is a year after?
Yes. Now a terrorist in statues is somewhere in Britain. Very giant Mandela statue is somewhere in the square there, and he was a terrorist because he's trying to liberate his people from all these quagmires of a Britain, of a team, thinking that they are God. They are not God. They are not God. That is why you see when immediately they see that our people are not panicking, they went and issued that statement. Oh, they did not call IPOB terrorists in their land. Call us. We don't give a shit. Do you think we give a shit? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a time bomb for Nigeria, and they understand it. They can play on Mazi. You see the guy that you play his voice about that talking that shit about what he's saying is first handing blah blah blah. The guy you play his voice about a clone, they want to face off or whatever. Yeah. If you go back to Samanepa before he started his rubbish, far back, there is one guy that used to call Samanepa. That guy is staying somewhere in Europe. He's staying somewhere in Europe. I forgot what that guy always called that guy. This guy now that made that audio, he is the one. Because I carefully monitor his voice. And then I carefully remember that, this guy, that is why he said he changed his voice. He changed his voice. He's one guy that always called him. That guy, I think he grows up somewhere in a river area. He can, when he speaks, he thinks it's them. He always calls Samanepa show. You know, I have heard that guy voice in Simon Ekpa show. I am telling you, he is the one that did that shit. But thinking that if they do that shit, what is it?
We start panicking.
Yeah, we start panicking.
IPOB, autopilot is getting information. Hey,
you know, he is the same guy. As I'm telling you now, he's the same guy that make that audio. That is his voice. He always calls Simon Ekpa show. That is his voice. But Simon Ekpa, IPOB never come for you. We are not looking for you yet. Any day, we said enough is enough. Believe you me, we will. That day you will know that. that day, Simon Ekpa will find out that because you know this guy, he think whatever that is pushing his ego is entirely left for him. It's not enough for the IPOB does not move for whatever this guy is doing. He does not. You see what he's trending now. He's saying the other day that the people that come out in Aba, he actually asking people in Aba to start fighting those men that came out in the street and trying to march on the street. Those guys that come out on the streets. Simon Ekpa are pushing for Aba people to attack them. You want Aba people to attack who they did not know? You want them to attack because
he's testing his relevance. He's
exactly.
testing his
exactly. So why can't he come down all the way from Finland to go to Aba and stand in the front to attack them himself? Because he wants to show the whole world that he can. Simon Ekpa always wants to show his gullible follower. I can speak. I can speak.
I can speak.
So, yeah, that is the only thing. I can speak. Simon Ekpa.
This guy, he writes. The reason why he make late night, he sit the whole day writing what he's going to speak.
Yes, and if he think, Mazi, we haven't got that guy time. We haven't got his time yet. The only thing is this: we are trying to. What we are doing is to checkmate his criminal gang in Biafra land, and ask him. He knows what is happening. He knows what is happening. It's not everything we are going to come and talk. He knows what is happening. You get me? He knows.
Yeah.
Let him bring all those his gang, all those gang that is pay 1,000 to come and be disturbing our people. He knows. Send there to judgment. We don't need to publicize anything or all this. He knows. Have you seen Nelly again crying? Hey, yes, this.
No, all of them are now. The reason why you see them trying to change their formation, they were promised that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not return.
Exactly.
So now they have to start re-strategizing. The reason why you see them as if they are ostracizing him is not the case. The reason is that they are re-strategizing so that from time to time, this autopilot and you do that is left, that you believe it's left over, they will start promoting this thing of that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out as a double ganger.
Mazi, that is the case. We know. Like as I said to you, that voice is Simon Ekpa know exactly that guy. The guy that has made that voice. He knows the person. And I know the voice of that guy. He changed his voice, but I still recognize his voice. He always calls Simon Ekpa show. But he's a fool. He thinks nobody. That's why I say we are here to monitor them. Whatever they are doing, we know. Any steps this guy did, we know. I want people to actually take their time to go and listen to Kanu Takano, the interview he granted with because Dr. Chid bring him in his platform today. I want them to use their time to go and listen to that broadcast, that interview. Then you will understand that we know exactly what the movement of Nigerian government. We know everything that they do. We know. We are not we are not a stupid freedom fighter.
We are not fashion freedom fighting.
We are not coming here
to not online freedom fighters.
That is what makes you a freedom fighter. You need to know what your enemy are planning. You don't need to let them take you on a way. Forget about this thing you see they did and kill those two couple. They just want to use it to but before they do those things,
and they have started bringing military, I think, into our land.
Let them start bringing that military. But this time around, the military will consume both these politicians and this military. Anyway, we don't need to.
The most important thing is that those military, those Boko Haram wearing military uniform.
Yeah.
Once they come to Biafra land to kill our people, they will never return back alive.
No,
that's how it is.
Return back alive now? How can they return back alive? They will not return back alive. You think they can bring, because Antonio Guterres have given them green light. Give these Boko Harams and ISWAP uniform and ship them to Biafra. And Guterres will never. That Antonio Guterres, he will never before he leave this world. I believe you me, we will serve him a plate of food that he will never ever finish, because his image will be destroyed in social media. His image alone, his family will see it, his associate will see it, and his image will be destroyed in social media. This is how we are not going to fight him like go and catch him. No. We destroy his image on social media. The same way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu destroy Barack Obama's image in social media. The same way we destroy Barack Obama's image in social media. Have you seen him come out again and talk about Nigeria or something?
The most important thing, we don't actually destroy their image. We show their evil activities to the world.
Exactly.
You know, we show their evil activities to the world.
Exactly.
Because we don't fight without cause.
No.
We show you whom you really are and what you are portraying yourself to be.
This is not the time when gonna days when they will come, they will say Operation Python dance 1, 2, crocodile smile, whatever dancing in our land, but it's not dancing in the north. They will be
smiling on our people.
Yes, actually, what I told people that Britain have tell these people, keep killing them, but don't cause war, because if you cause war, it's going to deteriorate. Just you systematically keep killing their youth, keep destroying them, keep killing them slowly, 1 by 1, 2 to 3. Just keep go to their village, burn their, just keep tormenting them. This is the advice of Britain.
I don't know about this story you are talking about. So Antonio Guterres, was he the United Nations personnel who came to Nigeria?
Exactly. That is
he came to tell them what to do so that
there will be a peace.
They will be justified.
Exactly.
Activities.
Yes.
As old as he is, he does not know what is wrong and what is right.
Because I had
Antonio Guterres is, he cannot see all this pile of dead bodies in Twitter. People are tweeting every day.
No, how can he see it? How can he see it now? Because
they are getting resources from Africa and Nigeria.
Exactly. More or less now that Russia have switched off. Yeah. More or less now that Russia has switched off some gas. That is why you see everything that is happening in our land. You see what is happening. You see the burning of those people that said they went to those what did they call them? Those bunkers. They were killed by Nigerian government.
Definitely, they were killed under gunpoint.
Of course. You know why? Because they knew that no, let's stop this guy so that we can get more oil. They don't want any because they want oil and gas to make sure that it circulates to Europe.
How come after killing them, they now allocate Imo State oil to River State?
Exactly. And Wike is jumping up and down, thinking that he will take what belongs to his brothers and sisters. They are using Wike now, and he's jumping up and down like jumping up and down like talking. thinking that Fulani are the ones that kill Abiola. This weekend, he does not, because he's illiterate. You see, this weekend was Abro before he managed to, Amechi managed to put him in politics. He was a pure. Yes, he was a pure Abro idiot. You know, this is Garagara. He's a Garagara of somebody who is stealing money that does not belong to him. Wike, Abiola was killed. He win the election. You remember? Ken Serawa was killed. You remember? Adakaboro was killed. Who killed them? Fulani. Don't you know that? Don't you know that? So stop this all your running away. And immediately they did that. They went and they went immediately. You know, the Fulanis know how to play the game. They immediately they just said, oh, their Supreme Court have ruled that the oil this thing have been located to River State. We know those games. Are you people, the people from Eboma and all these people, they cut out and put in the River State? Are those people from those people? Are they not Igbo people? Because they keep dividing our border. The same way they plunge our people from Ebony State and play them into Benue. Is it not
the reason why they are giving it to Wike?
Because Wike supported. Well, immediately he come to say he support our agitation.
Yes.
You know, Fulani are very.
And secondly, they want to give it to him to shut him up. Please, Wike, don't say you are Igbo. Please don't say you are Igbo again.
Mazi, you are right. You are right. Because he's been poking them.
Identity.
Yes. He's been poking them. Immediately he poked them. He now went on social media. He now went on channel. Immediately he mentioned that in that there is marginalization. He support the agitation. He support yes.
Nonsense.
Immediately these people now say, oh, no, let's release this case that's been for a long time. Let's just award it to him so we can shut up his mouth. Watch Wike. He will never say anything again against. He will never say anything good against us again. Watch him. They have given him what. These are the things he wanted. You know, Mazi educators whereby we only move these people. Any politician we see that support.
Mazi C2, sorry for cutting you off. Tell me, what is the reason why the northern politicians, Fulanis, are flaunting good luck, Jonathan?
You know why? They actually want you to believe, the whole world to believe, that Goodluck Jonathan is a very good man. That they made a mistake by removing him and put Buhari. They wanted to sell that narrative that, oh, we want him. No. They actually want to kill Goodluck Jonathan. Go and mark my word. You know, the little respect Goodluck Jonathan have from international community by religion,
image.
They want to destroy it entirely. You know, Fulani.
Because Fulani they know he's the madam.
Exactly. That little respect they have, that little respect. When they give to him as somebody, as whatever they give to him, Fulani is not satisfied. They want to destroy that image. They want to make sure that Goodluck did not even, they want to wipe away this thing. That is Fulani for you. You know, so Goodluck himself. Let me tell you, it's not because of how people have been calling him. He can accept it. Forget about this rubbish. He's still one power.
He's trying to join APC. You are talking about accepting it. He's trying to join APC.
Okay. How many assassinations Goodluck have escaped? How many? How many assassinations he has escaped? One in his house and one the other day with accident. Do you think that Goodluck can just have that accident? These are Fulani pushing. They know. Let me tell you the reason why. His Goodluck wife they want to humiliate. His wife. That is who they want to humiliate. Because they know if they get rid of Goodluck, you will see. They will either they force his wife to run away the way they forced Dosiani to run away. They will begin to say, oh, Goodluck, Jonathan wife, we saw 20 trillion in his wardrobe, his jewelries, his handbag worth 10 trillions. The way they are doing to Dosiani now, bringing Dosiani pants, her underwear, placing it on social media that her underwears. You see how they humiliate our people? Do you see? I said that before these people make a move, we know. People like us, we know. We are more intelligent than them. Is Jonathan Wife, because Jonathan Wife did a lot of things. He was the one who did a lot of, no, Jonathan. Jonathan is an imbecilic idiot. It's his wife they are targeting. Before they get him, they have to remove Jonathan. And when they remove him, they will you know, they will rip that woman apart, and all the whole money Jonathan have keep somewhere else. They will be, you know.
No, let me. Yes, you are right in what you are saying. I don't want to bring the wife now into this scenario because the wife of Good Luck, they are targeting her as well, but there is something behind them embracing him. Number one, they know that Good Luck Jonathan is somebody who is not strong. They know that Good Luck Jonathan is somebody whom you can push around. They know that Good Luck Jonathan is somebody that when Obama from US speak, he start panicking.
Exactly.
They know that Good Luck Jonathan is somebody you can sabotage at any time you want. They just want to make him a ceremonial president because they have seen how scared he was when Obama spoke.
Yeah.
Because Buhari could not win incumbent government. It's
No.
not possible. It
No.
never happened in the history of Nigeria, except if it's a coup.
Good Luck could have come out then and tell the whole world that Obama is after him. Yes. That is what you could have. That is what you could have put it. Come out and make a press conference that Obama is after him, so that the whole world will know that Obama is after him, because it was Obama that threatened Good Luck.
But
Obama threatened him.
He was so scared, like a rose.
Of course, he was so scared. He was so scared to his marrow. Obama threatened him. That's all. And he fall apart and
you
Fulani.
think if it was a Fulani man, Obama, he would tell Obama to mind his business.
Of course. Didn't you see that a Fulani man went all the way from America? One idiot, one stark illiterate went all the way from the zoo to America, asking Obama to arrest Jonathan, that he was the sponsor of Boko Haram. Don't you see? Don't you know that? They think. See, the only people this Fulani is fierce is IPOB, because IPOB came to open the eyes of every ethnic groups in Nigeria.
Yes.
That is why when they hear IPOB, they go mad. See the little fake news Britain carry. See how Gorbachev was celebrating, how they were celebrating. IPOB are now thanking Britain that what they have been waiting for this long time. Look at how they are celebrating. Look at those idiots on Arise TV. After they humiliated themselves, they made themselves caricature of the whole world. The next day, those set of gangs did not come out. They are not, another people now take over Arise TV. Look at that lady. Yeah, because they don't know what they will come out and I watch them.
With reporting that IPOB is a terrorist.
Exactly.
Now, that brings me to it. If British never published that, Sahara Reporter was first to report. Arise, like you said now, Arise News. Before Channel reported something different as well, which they did not call IPOB terrorist, but they reported something different, and where you will understand exactly what was the plan of Britain. Now, my question is, why hasn't anybody from Britain or any news channel from the world come to debunk it? They only wrote a memo.
Mazi, listen, we know what these people are planning, and IPOB is stronger. We are stronger. We are not. Chineke, how can we shake? How can somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu train us and we are going to shake for this rubbish? Let's bring it on. I said we are capable. All we need to do is all our people will man down to Biafra land, and then we pick up arms, and then they will see hell. Now they are calling for they are bringing their senators. One is raise a motion for Nigeria to be divided. They think, you see how they shut up the man. Fulanis, they always want to shut up people. They always want to dominate. And after they will say Igbo people are dominated. Igbo people are dominate who? Who and who have Igbo people dominate? Because they sell those narratives for the past 100 and something years when there is no media like this. But look at now, we have media. You are debunking them, debunking their criminals. Now they know that we are everywhere with the media. When you finish now, the people that did not hear it tonight, we hear it in the morning. And Rapture Media will replay it. It's going far and wide. The whole world is watching. This is what that is why they want to shut IPOB down. They first of all move to our radio, because they know that is where the fire comes from, and our warriors on social media. Because this is you are doing, the world are seeing it. People are beginning to reason. That is why
they created radio. Everything, they duplicated it.
Exactly. Ojukwu have no media. That is what follows. He brings 75% of what that man suffered. He has no media.
Yes.
If there is a media, the way now we've been showing the whole world what is happening during that genocide, the whole world. Do you think the whole world will not know exactly what happened to? Not that they don't know, some people knows, but they at least some of their citizens could have been aware of what is happening.
Believe you me, Biafra war never trended. You will never believe it that in Africa. You will never believe it in Africa that anybody, all these born 90s, they don't know about Biafra war.
No.
They don't know a war that took the life of more than 3.5 million women and children. It never trended.
It never trended.
Now, for you to, that is to prove what you are saying now. Ojukwu was defeated because he never had media.
He never had media. That is, I am telling you the gospel truth. Media is one of the deadliest weapons. If that man has media, then, why do you think BBC, our late general called BBC British Megaphone, he give them one rubbish name, British Megaphone, whatever he called them.
And
because
that is also taking me to think like, if you see now, Putin is not mostly in the media. The media that is trending is media that is supporting NATO and Ukraine.
Yeah,
those are the ones trending. So that the generation that is to come will see Putin as another Adolf Hitler.
Exactly.
He will become another Adolf Hitler.
Exactly. When they put in
the media now didn't tell us the history of Adolf Hitler, and we are calling him the boogeyman.
Exactly. So it's we on social media and the people on social media now are selling it out to the world that Russians are not the aggressive here. It's the Western world, not Russia. Yes, the same.
Why do you want to put a nuclear warhead in their border?
Exactly. Because the same way we don't have no media, BBC lie against our people. They cover it up. No media to propagate what is happening. But you see, whatever that happened in our land now, media have seen it. Everywhere. It's in social media. You go to social media, you see it. Whatever how they shoot our people. Why do you think when they went to, these people actually went to somewhere in our Biafra land and use anti-aircraft gun and be shooting directly to people's home? You saw that video. When that guy where they put that chain on their anti-aircraft gun, they use it to be shooting on civilians. That one alone, that video alone that go rampant.
Do you know mostly what is giving us what we are doing in media? Do you know why? You know where?
No.
It is Twitter.
Yes.
You see this Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg make Facebook that it is only, when you speak on Facebook most of the time, if not that it is going viral on WhatsApp, you download it, put on WhatsApp. If not that, Facebook will only show Biafrans the voice of Biafrans.
I am telling you.
They just program it that if you make a video, you must only go to the Biafrans. You mustn't go to somebody who is not Biafrans.
Yeah.
Except if they decide to see it and share it.
That
is how they position Facebook to be.
Mazi, you see, the thing is, God, Chuko Kabiama is fighting for us. And the same time, media is one of the things. Could you believe that after killing our people in that genocide, they sell wrong narrative to the Western world, to the other part of the world. They sell wrong narrative. They want to paint Ojukwu as if he was the aggressor here. The same way they are painting Putin as an aggressor, but Putin is defending himself. They never told you that this Lugansk and Donetsk, that they are speaking Russia. They are the same, Russia-speaking people. That this idiot, this Dorime guy, that calling himself President Zelensky, we are killing people from there. I actually went to one of the American journalists. The lady was bold to say that why is it that the Western world was not showing you people what this guy we are doing in Donetsk, killing the people, Republic of Donetsk, killing the people there. Yes, the agitators, killing them massively. They were not showing it. I bumped into that thing one day, and I see this lady was bold. They were interviewing, was saying it, that it was a crime. This guy was killing people there. And this is what Trump put his own
president.
Yes. And Putin, and you think that man we leave all those the same way we are fighting back now. You think they will bring these soldiers in our land and we allow them to kill our people and go free? You see these politicians. Time is coming. It's fast approaching. It's fast approaching. And Maz, there is something I want to say here. I want to make it very clear. And I want what I want to say here now to go to. In fact, I want it to be something that everybody has to be careful and take correction about it. I come across. I was so angry today, not because I wanted to be. My angry is that I if one is in me, and then I was like, okay. And some people don't want to change and learn. I come across one of these their bloggers today in YouTube. Do you know what happened, Mazi? There is information. I don't know if you had. There is one information that they want to force Delta State Nasaba to be sitting at home. I don't know if you heard about that one rumor that was going around today.
I haven't. I've been busy for the past days now.
I notice it. I notice it anyway. So there's I come across those bloggers today saying that some people want to enforce. People are going around now trying to make IPOB. We have canceled sit at home. It's nothing to do with us. So people have trying to go, some people will like to go and push something there to see what the other side will say, how they view us, because in how did they say this word? From the abundance of the mouth, from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. I'm telling you. You see, when I bumped into that blogger today, he was reading that the Inspector General or whatever is a Fulani man in Delta State. I don't know whether they are commissioner of police or whatever there. I don't know how they operate this thing. And they are taking helicopter hoovering that they are suspecting some people wants to put a sit at home in Delta State, and the police was telling them there's no cause for alarm, that they are ready, blah, blah, blah. The residents should give them information if they see any person suspicious or blah, blah, blah. That they are ready, and they call the name. I think the Fulani man, it's a Fulani man or something like that, and immediately, they know how to look for trouble. They know how to log in people's head, So immediately, I was listening to that blogger, You know what comes to my attention? Immediately he finished saying all those things, all the things that the police have said, that they are hovering with their helicopter, watching, checking, asking the residents to check if they see any suspicious, they should alert them, blah, 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 give the number to call if they see anything they don't like. But what caught my attention is when the guy were reading the comment of people, the blogger, to see the comment what people says in that comment. Mazi, this is where I want you to go. When you finish, you go back in and think very well about what I want to see. Maybe one day we will use it as a broadcast, because there are some things people don't understand about we Igbo people. Because we're gonna start telling them. There are some. It caught my attention, and I feel so bad. There are some things they don't understand about us, and we have to start letting them know that the time gone are days when you can come and kill an Igbo man, and then you go free. You kill an Igbo man, you go free. No. Gone are days. So when he started reading the comments, I start hearing the comments. People say the IPOB should stay with their sit at home in their own side. They shouldn't bring it in data. If they bring it, they will show them that they have their own craze. So these days, he keep reading their comments. Some horrible comments. One of them there said that if they bring their sit at home here, we will go after all their businesses and all the Igbo businesses and burn it down, blah, blah.
All those comments are Fulani comments.
Yes, I know. Some of them are Fulani commenters. Some of them too are from there. The reason why I'm saying it now, I want to say it so that our people from Asaba will understand something. I want to say something here for them to understand. The lady we are reading some comments. I know some of them are Fulani because they love to log ahead and see what.
That lady, let me tell you, for that lady to, if I can get that video, for that lady to open her comment section and start reading it out that way,
yeah,
believe you me, it is a planned. I don't know if it is this same lady I was talking about. I was thinking.
Mazi,
is the lady that wear glasses?
No, the lady don't show herself. She don't show herself. I don't want to make her popular here, but maybe later I will let you know. Okay. I don't want to. It's all one of these bloggers in the zoo. I don't want to make her.
That is the one who wear glasses.
But these people, this one is one man and one woman. They don't show their face. They just come in social media. I don't want to call their name so that people say, oh, they are mentioning your name. I don't want them to become famous. So they should just hide their dirty life their dirty, miserable life in shame. But the things I want to make clear here is this. She begin to read out some comments that people were writing, so horrible comments about us. Some people are saying they should stay there with they shouldn't come. They were writing some, and I said, no, I'm going to bring this in social media anytime I come to remind our people, our brothers in Rivera area, that you see, let me put it, the people he mentioned, the Asaba and debtors, the Asaba place he mentioned. We Igbos never conquered anybody, and we don't look for trouble. And you people think because Igbo people have built businesses all over the whole world. Mazi, this actually reminds me what I want to say one day in your social media, but I totally forgot. That the reason why they are killing us, our people does not move, is because they knew that our people have businesses and houses all over Nigeria.
That's why they're throwing it on our face. On our faces, so that we will always sabotage one another.
Exactly. So that they will use it to subdue us. They use that business of our people all over Nigeria as a weapon, so that they will use it to be killing us. That is why you see somebody that is from Aba, they will be burning his village. He won't know, and he doesn't care because his business is more important to him. Somebody in Norway, yes, they will be killing his own people. He's in Lagos. He does not care because he's protecting his business. So you see those business our people building all over Nigeria. It's a weapon against us. The Fulanis, Nigeria himself is using it against us, thinking that whatever we do to them, they will still not gonna leave their business. You know, it's like a weapon against us, and that is what it is. But more or less, after I begin to see the new comment of people, I know some of them can be Fulani, and some of them too are not Fulanis. Believe you me, honestly. And you know, it was so horrible that we are writing. That brings my attention that people think we build businesses in Nigeria so that whatever happens, they will first of all rush to our business to destroy it. Let me tell people one thing they don't understand about Igbo people. Igbo people are the people who have patience, but any day you push them in the whole war, you push them in the war, we are ready to flush away the one country. You know, these people don't know who we are. You know, we don't look for trouble. You think because we build businesses all over the whole world, so that any little things you will be threatening us, you will burn down their businesses, your own brothers business, you will do this, but you forgot that Igbo man, any day you burn his business, he will look at himself and say, "What am I even living?" And when you push us to the war, if you push Igbo man to the war, then that is when you will see the real Igbo man. You will see the devil in us. You know, now we are playing it like everybody live peace to peace to reign. Really little thing, they will be targeting our business. They have business all over. They will point it out, like the comment I saw somebody were making there. Believe you me, any day you push Igbo man to the war, any day you think that maybe you are from Asaba or you are from another place or whatever, you use that to threaten Igbo man and you forget that Igbo people, when we say enough is enough, enough is enough, we don't care how we related. We don't care how, because if you're actually biting your own brother in his hair, and you're not afraid of the hair. If I'm biting you on your anus, I will never fear the piece of cabbage of shit that is in your anus. I will crap it with my teeth. So don't think because we are brothers, we are trying to do something. They divide us. You are Anioma, you are this, you are this. I'm not Igbo. You come and talk bad against Igbo, but you answer Okechukwu. Are you not ashamed of yourself? You be saying you destroy your brothers. You answer Chukuma. Are you not ashamed? Change that name. Now we know that it's not Igbo people that is committing this crime all over the whole world. Because some people commit crime, they answer Igbo name. Change the name. Change Fulani. Change it to Musa Yahaya. That Okechukwu you are answering. Change it so that when you are caught somewhere in Malaysia or something, we know where you come from. We know exactly who committed the crime. Not Igbo man. You know? That is why I say that if you people are threatening our Igbo people, the same way now we can went to Obibo and kill our people, thinking that the history is there waiting for him at the right time. The day he will make his judgment, we will remind him. And let me remind people who don't know who we are. We don't look for trouble. We are very loving people. We love life. You see the way we build our mansion, ride big cars, try to live our life, enjoy ourselves. That is who we are. We don't look for trouble. We want to enjoy life. But if you want to make life miserable for us, like threaten us because we have businesses everywhere, you can lay your hand, you can fit your hand, and you have village. Believe you me, any day you push Igbo man to the wall, ask Nigeria, they will tell you. I don't need to. I witnessed one with my 2 eyes. Mazi, I witnessed one with my 2 eyes. I witnessed one. Our people say enough is enough. In Lagos, I witnessed one. This one that is not, they told I witnessed it. You know, because when you push our people to the war, when you push Igbo man to the war, he will react the way. Don't think because now we are making it to everybody to live in peace. You know, Fulanis will be trying to use one ethnic, our brothers from the River Nile to come and say something bad or push us the way they were using weak. And they think that our people in in Port Harcourt, if Igbos in Port Harcourt raise up and say Port Harcourt will be burned down today, it will happen. That I know for sure. So don't think that our people are living peacefully because of their peaceful way and because of their obedient way. We want everybody to live in peace. You can use it against us, trying to be killing Igbo people. Gone are the days when you can kill an Igbo man, you go free. Not now again. If we don't hunt you, these people don't even know what is happening. If you kill any Igbo man now, we will hunt you down to your family. If we look for you, we don't see you, we hunt your family down.
So.
You cannot kill Igbo man now and go free. It has happened before. When Fulanis has been killing us, they kill us in Gombe, they kill us in Nasarawa, they kill us in Abuja, Nyanya, Benue, everywhere they are killing Igbo people as if we don't have life. Let them try it again. Let them try it again now. Because the Fulanis are claiming as if that they are victims. These are coward people that has been killing Igbo people since 1914. Massacring our people. You see one of their stupid emir or whatever, we go on the mosque Friday. Maybe his wife refused to sleep with him. You go there, they will come out. They begin to kill Igbo people because they know nobody will speak to us. But that is why if you go to bed, pray for IPOB. That we still remain, that the Igbo people still have to breathe today in Nigeria is IPOB. If you kill us, we will kill you. The reason why Abba Kyari escaped the wrath of IPOB, because the way we want to kill Abba Kyari in Imo State, the world will see, we will kill him and cook his meat. We want to show the whole world that we eat Abba Kyari meat. He was locked. It's like his God make him to escape it. I am telling you, we don't hide it. So this one is not. We are not going to pamper any word. Abba Kyari escape in our hand, and he knows it. The same way he was using some of your Bini boys were killing our people in Imo State. Abba Kyari and his brothers from the north and from Bini, some of the Bini guys that hate Igbo people, are responsible for those cops you see in Aladema and all those cops you see that Archbishop went there and be crying. Abba Kyari and his brothers and some people from Benin are responsible of it. Those people you see in Matuari, it's Abba Kyari.
It's true. It's true.
Yes. It's Abba Kyari with some Benin boys. If you went, there is one house they went to born one day. You see that guy, we are speaking Benin, he was saying the way he will come Biafra, because this is how they call Biafra. I know when they talk, I know them. And I have already sent the picture. That Abba Kyari gang have sent the picture direct to where he's supposed to go. Because the day those gangs Abba Kyari were using, we're going to hunt them. And some of them will be at run. They know now. IPO, we're going to hunt them. If we look for them, we don't see them, we'll hunt their family. They will never escape it. Those cops you see in Imo State, that Reverend Father went there and be crying. It's our own people, Abba Kyari kill and dump them there. With the help of those Bini guys. Those Bini guys, my happiness is that their face, there's a group picture they snap. We have already sent it where it's supposed to be. Because you can come out, they will be disappearing one day. Gone are the days. Israel is still hunt the people, the Nazel that committed that program against them. If you like, be 99 years, if they know that some of them go underground, Israel still hunt them. If you like, be 100 years, Israel will still go, Mossad will still fish you out and send you to judgment. Up to now, Mossad still hunt any Hitler, anybody that associates with Hitler that killed the Jewish that time in that program. Mossad still hunt them as I speak to you up to today. He still hunt them. If you like, be 120 years, they will go and boggle you. So they should be careful when they are thinking maybe because of the business we have built in Nigeria. That is why they use it. They know that they're not going nowhere. If they will threaten them about their business or whatever, they will, that is why you see some of our people, if they're killing their own brother, they will sit in one place and be drinking beer. Some people will go to flight. They will be showing their people that they can, they cross their leg, showing flight where they are drinking champagne in a flight. Some people are very useless. I cannot do that. where my brothers are dying in miserable, they are killing my brothers. I will go sit one place and be na kudorime, na pump champagne in flight.
No, because it never happened to any of their own.
Exactly. It never happened to any of them. That is the reason why.
One day is one day.
Of course. You see, the way now, these people, very soon, all of them will run to Dubai. Some of them will run to everywhere to go and be, going holiday. You see them gallivanting in holiday in Dubai, going to their beach, snapping.
They're not realizing it was somebody who built that Dubai for somebody to go for holiday.
Exactly.
Those are money misroad.
Exactly.
Everywhere.
Exactly. Look at them. When you call their name now, you look like maybe you have something against them. We are actually protecting them. They will be snapping pictures and showing the whole world. But you see, they look as if they don't like this freedom we are fighting. They ignore us. The day we will get our land now and begin to make canal, make it to become a beach, make it to, you will see them. They will be coming there now and with their children and be saying, this is Biafra land. But when our people are dying in their pool of blood,
they will send their children will fight for this land.
Exactly. These are things they will be telling to their children. More people. But when you talk to them, they will be, you see some irat there, because you are a poor, you are not rich. But you don't know that some rich men in Israel fight for freedom. They did not even, nobody knows that they were fighting for their freedom.
If you can't fight, you sponsor.
You sponsor indirectly.
They must not rich people sponsoring Boko Haram.
People, even they made it, even Nigerian government said they can't release the name of sponsor of Boko Haram till today. If not because UAE jailed some of them in their country. The ones they told Malami, they said they are not going to release their names. Up to today, Nigeria keep the people that sponsor Boko Haram. Some of them are Senate, some of them are governors, some of them are House of Representatives, some of them are sponsoring. They are there walking around with these people, and they did not release their name up to today. The other day they went to attack Sunday Igboho. They start saying that Sunday Igboho, they know people that are sponsoring. They're going to call, but they have been telling them to release the name of the sponsor because they say no. They're not gonna say no. These people, how did they think we are cowards? These Fulanis. It's just because Britain is backing them, giving them bread. But did they think that other people are cowards? Did they think that other people are cowards? Now that Autumn have said that his people should take up arms to defend themselves. Now, I come to remind Autumn. You see, what goes around comes around. I'm good in remembering. I don't write things down. It's in my memory. Any day I remember the one I remember, I say, okay, this one happens. If you go to BBC Pidgin, there's a day BBC Pidgin I interview Autumn. The same Autumn now that call for his people to take arms to defend himself. But Autumn was condemning ESN that he did not like them. Government should clamp on them. But the same ESN that is protecting our land. This Autumn, go to BBC Pidgin. You will see what I'm telling you. But now, as he realized that he can apologize, that is why I said that Autumn need to come and apologize for that comment he made.
Because he's calling for his people to pick up arms, including the hunters, everybody.
Of course. But the same Autumn in BBC Pidgin is there. Autumn make that statement. That is where I hate Autumn. So we should leave our land for Fulani to kill our people. And now you are calling, he said that the government should clamp down on ESL. That what I'm telling you, go to PPC Pidgin is there. But the somewhat nice. You see how they hate, you see the hatred of these people. The hatred of these people is somebody was asking me, where did these people, this hatred of Ndibo come from? I said, you know why they are getting away from the hatred? Because our people does not hate them back. Our people always overlook things. You hate them.
Our people always say, let peace reign.
Let peace reign.
They always find a reason to recycle enemy.
Yes. That is the reason why. That is the reason why I brought this topic for you. When this guy were reading the comment of what people wrote, I said them, if you think you can fight Igbo man, be ready. because we fight Nigeria for good 3 years, non-stop. And then you bring this generation now that know how to shoot AK-47, that our people now look at what they have. You come and threaten Igbo man because you can kill. If you kill an Igbo man, your family will go for it. And that is the law we are going to make. If you kill an Igbo man, your family will go for it. If we look for you, we don't see you, your family will go for it. Enough is enough. We can't be watching these people killing our people. I know that some of our people are so coward and stupid who can still go to be selling their people, but their judgment, the day we catch them, they will tell us why they are selling their people. This is what I've been telling, that what will cause us this freedom is saboteur, because we cannot go back and see that
actually cause us this freedom. Saboteurs are going to actually end up like they will end up like the enemy at some point.
That is where it's going to get, because I said one day I'm going to tell the director that if you see what you see, saboteur is going to give us a lot of problem. We shouldn't give them space, breathing space. But Maazin Nnamdi Kanu, with his wisdom, there's one topic he made one day, which I'm not going to say here. He uttered one day, which I look at it as, but if you look at it, you know that saboteur is going to look at Ato Zeribe now. I think he has died. Ato Zeribe is dead, but I was praying for Biafra to come so that I go be the one to go and catch Ato Zeribe and cut off his head. But he has died now with his sin. Very smart, and Iwanya Utu will die, and they will leave us with these Fulanis. They are seeing what is happening. Instead of them to, at least they have wronged us for the past how many years. Instead of them to use this opportunity they have now to rewrite history. But they will never, because they are cowards. Tomorrow night he will die. Ato Zeribe is dying. He's dead now.
Really?
Yeah. He's dead now with all his crime.
Well, I don't follow this. I don't follow these people, man. I don't follow these guys.
He's dead now. Iwanya will still there, which is, if they continue, when Biafra, these people, that is stomach that looks like 2 by 2. Oh, this does spec. There
is a news I am reading right now that the Fulani purchased APC nomination
for good luck.
100 million naira nominate, and for good luck.
Yeah, that news has been there since yesterday, but the good luck have come to deny it, and the Mieti Allah have come to say they did not purchase that thing for good luck. But let me tell you something. They will come and test water. To see what the reaction of Nigeria. These are the things Nigeria need to be understanding. They will come to test water to see. The reason why I say that Fulanis, when they come test water and nobody say anything, and they will carry on. Exactly. Now you see that anytime that Britain was surprised, see how our people were cursing them on social media, that we don't give a shit about your terrorist tag. They were the thing was going rampant. Our people were bombarding them, said that, do you think we care? Our people were reminding them history, that many people you call them terrorists. Do you think we care? We have our goal. So, Mazi, these are the things I need to let people that threaten Igbo people, you burn down their shouts, you do that. Let me tell you, any day you provoke our people, you are going to see World War III. These people think Igbo people are coward. We are not coward. The reason why we flaunt, if they are talking this one Nigeria, it's Igbo people is even one Nigeria. The Fulanis don't even believe in Nigeria. But our people are okay. If we really hate other people, why should we go and live with them? You see our people with somewhere in Zamfara, in one bush in Zamfara, big mansion, stay there. Did he think if he don't love Nigeria, he will go there? But Nigeria is still showing us hatred. He's still showing us hatred. Okay, why must our people go other part of place and develop it? If you talk to them and say, why can't you develop it? Because the handwriting is there. Do you not allow them? Do you not allow them to rule over us? and did not allow them to control their destiny. Ahmadu, their father said it. He's there. The tape will play it all the time. Why you see that somebody like all these governors, they cannot build good road for their people. Look at the one they are protesting in Enugu the other day. Before you know it, that idiot will come. Buruburu. People will be hailing buruburu. Obiano is working. Look at how many debts of billions Obiano left in Anambra State. Just look at. Okay, go to
when the roads are collapsing.
The road you see, this road you see that is dilapidated now is the road of our fathers built. People like Mboni Ejike people like Sam Bakwe them. These are the people that do something nowhere. These are the people that jail our people. These ones now are just looting. They cannot even, let's give their people a little good road so that our people will stop dying in motors dead. These politicians are demons. And I've told our people the only way to fight a demon is not by using Bible or go and pray to church. You fight demon with demon. You don't fight demon with the Bible. It never happens nowhere. You have to be demon. These politicians are demon. We need to be. They are evil. They are Satan. You need to be demon. And that
you want to catch a fish, you must act like a fish.
Of course. We need to buckle our. Go to Radio Biafra today. Mazi Aloze was anchored. Daniel, the deputy commander of Ambazonia, is there today. Interactive session with our people. You can hear what that guy said. The same thing I've been telling our people. We have to be demon. We have to invade these people. We have to show them that we are angry. They have been killing us for a long time. You don't need to pump a word. You don't need to somebody that answer Okechukwu. He said he's from River Rai area. Yeah. We are trying to build the relationship to make our people come together. He's still answering Okechukwu in data. And then he's threatening his own brother Sibos, thinking that if he threatens us, the reason why our people are in this type of quagmire we are today, the other ethnic groups have been threatening Igbo, and Igbo have been shutting up, have been closing their mouth, let peace reign. And we look at where it keeps us today. When they threaten you, that is why any social media I go, I call up on my people that try to develop the venom of black mamba, because that's the wicked venom, the wicked snake we have in this world. When it stings you will never survive his venom except by the grace of God. Our people need to develop the venom of black mamba. Yes, when they pour you venom, you pour him venom. Do you think if IPOB is not here, Suleiman make that comment, he will get away with it? Tunde Bakari make that comment, he will get away with it. These are the things our people have been fixing for a long time, for the amalgamation of Nigeria. Let peace reign. And they are killing us. And we are still saying let peace reign. They will come out, you see one idiot from somewhere, Spring Ante, he will pour Igbo people. Ever since Nigeria has been, it's Igbo this, Igbo that, Igbo. What did we do for this people? Ask them, what was Igbo people crime? Nothing. They will tell you, they are just two shoulder, carry their pompous, you can see them driving big cars, building mansions, they are two pompous, throwing money in the party, they are that is all. That is why they hate you. That is all. But they cannot see Floyd Mayweather that is lying thousands of cars, showing it, his private jets, his money. Sometimes he will lie money in the table, floating it around. They cannot see him. That one is not their problem. They cannot see him. They cannot see all these American billionaires that is throwing, lavishing money. They will, with their gold, they will showcase it. They are not seeing it. It's Igbo man they will see, with their hatred and jealous and envy. That is why I'm calling off my people. Develop the mind of the venom of black mamba. For me, I have it already. Come in front of me and talk rubbish against Igbo man. Chineka Pogla, your family, mad people everywhere. These are let peace reign. He has killed us a lot. We don't gain anything from it. All we get is death and misery from Nigeria. And even from our own people, we call our own brothers and sisters. Let peace reign. Because if our people did not build the houses in Nigeria everywhere, investment, these people will never be, they will not treat us like this. They will never be, because they know that.
No, those idiots who are saying let peace reign, because they have opportunity to steal their own money from Nigeria, and they are not telling you let peace reign. None of them that are talking about let peace reign, none of them made their money in the right way. None of them.
No.
They will keep telling you let peace reign. They sell their people because they made their money in a very wrong way, and they are telling you let peace reign, let peace reign.
And this is
all these people who call themselves politicians, all these people who call themselves, or anybody who is a Biafran, whether rich or poor, and is not seeing what is happening in Nigeria, telling you let peace reign. If they are billionaire, you must know that they are criminal.
You are right. You are right. Don't you see Obi Kubana went to when Abakari was visiting him? The same Abakari that was murdering his own brothers, his own youth. He went to visit Abakari. Even when Abakari's daughter or son was married, he still went there, because these are the people. You see these people. I don't hide my own. You can accuse me, because you are jealous. You don't have no. You see most of these billionaires you see in our land. You see these billionaires you see in our land. Fulani actually make them billionaires. These are the people that are going to represent the Iwanya with them and the audios.
They sold their conscience to make money.
You see this one now, they call Chipri that is dancing around. These are the people we are going to fight. If Biafra did not come now, our people should put it in their mind. Should remember. You see all these e-money demand, all these people, Zubi Michael and all these idiots people are seeing now, gallivanting about. These people are going to be more worse than Ojus Okalo and Iwanya with them and Rochas.
Of course.
You see these ones. Now you are seeing. Our people does not see nothing. All they do is to gossip. When you talk now, they say, yeah, because you're jealous. No.
Jealous of what? Jealous of what?
I don't know. I'm jealous of 6 feet now that everybody is going to go. Not because he will die now, they will bury him in
jealous of Fulani tomorrow. Are you jealous of what?
Don't you see how Wala Devil Mahe? Does the Devil Mahe serve Buhari very well? I will tell you, I will let the oil well in your week. Devil Mahe now, I am not going to president, because all his aim is thinking they were going to give him that president. Devil Mahe was actually thinking for and we handle him that president. That is why he keep killing everybody.
That imposter coming to Ebonyi State is actually not coming to. He's actually coming to rub it on our face. Number one, he came to Ebonyi State to make it look like, remember the reason why it looks like Dave Umahi is still Ebonyi State governor today, because we told him that Fulani does not want Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's prophecy, because they didn't know when they don't remember, they forget so soon.
You see what they did to Dave Umahi now? It's exactly what they do to Obiano. You remember Obiano? It happens to him too. Obiano was crying, they withdraw his security, this thing. Obiano, this is his second turn. Do you know that nobody voted for him? But though he did not win, they just Fulani say instead of IPOB to take this credit, let's just put him there. It's the same thing they do to Dave Umahi. If not because of IPOB, if IPOB, they will pursue Dave Umahi. I am telling you. Oh, let's not give these people this credit. Let's just manage him. Dave Umahi, that stigma has been in his record. He has been so they court to sack him. It doesn't matter. If Dave Umahi is ex-governor, forget that Fulani just put him, just say, okay, just remain for this couple of months so you can get out. But the stigma has been there. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu prophet, go and serve the zoo and come back in shame. He has remained, he has been there. He's there. News have carried it. If you Google it now, you see it, call sack him. What he's doing there now is just Amadou Wa George. That's all. So, Mazi, this is where I'm going to leave you, and then I'm going to get sleep for a couple of hours, and then rest up and travel to our destination, and then maybe we are going to convene any day you come in again, and then we carry on from there. But I thank God that I've passed my message, and People that are there now have listened, and people that are going to hear it tomorrow will hear it. So people should stop pushing Ndibo to the wall, because we know who we are. We don't look for trouble, but don't look for our trouble. Don't think because of we are every little thing, destroy Igbo, we are going to destroy your businesses. We are going to destroy your businesses. We look here and laugh. You don't know the people who are destroying their businesses. And then you think that if you destroy our business, we are going to leave you. The same way now we can kill our people in Igbo, in Obi-Igbo, destroy their businesses. And then we can think he will go free. Is that what we can think he will? You know, one thing about some ethnic issues in Nigeria is this. Because of they see that our elders keep quiet. You know what? Let me tell you something, Mazi. I think you see you have played that interview of those this former governor of Anambra State, Ezife, and the other, after Ezife finished, he passed to the other guy, isn't it? That was speaking tough.
The Charles,
yes.
The one
do you know? Yes. Do you know that? Do you know that somebody at work actually told me about that in that guy? A Yoruba man told me that, my brother, look at that tough thing that guy was saying. You know, I'm straight to God today at work. You know, saying, you know, that topic that man made.
I did that broadcast, I think 3 days ago. Or 2
yeah,
days ago.
I saw it. Do you know that statement he made was very tough? It was very tough. The guy said me, oh, look at that. I said, but he does not mean it to other ethnic groups, so he mean it to our own people. So I correct the guy. So he said, yeah, he knows. What he said is going to visit their family. Let them not translate it, think it's other. Is the people like Wazirike and people like
yeah.
Yes. So the guy came to say to me, oh, that he was. I make him clear. Say, listen, it wasn't for other people. It's just for us, the Igbo people.
When I was making the exposition, I called it is Wazirike he's talking about.
Exactly. So that they won't go and sell narrative now that you see Igbo people now they are threatening other group. They haven't getting. You know, they love to give us bad name. They love to, you know, twist something so that it will sound like we are.
You know, the problem they have is they are unable to comprehend, you know, a word spoken. You know, that is obviously they have to twist the words and they give it another name because it was spoken by an Igbo person.
Exactly.
But it is obvious because he said those of Igbo.
Yes.
I think he made that. He said those our people who are trying to sabotage our quest for Igbo presidency. We are going to visit them.
Yes, them and their family. So
yes.
one of the guys today saw me at work. He said, you know, he actually gave me an update. He was sometimes he said to me this. When he made that comment today, I said to him, he wasn't threatening other people. It was our own people he was threatening. He said, hey, I know. So that we people will be all going thinking that before you start saying, you see, they have not taken president now, they haven't threatened because, you know, I say, Amara I say, Onyamara Gasa. Oh, no, that just go and sign. A beautiful woman, you know that she's beautiful. You just say, let's go and have a shower. But you know that it's so beautiful. You know, this Igbo thing has been lingering for a long time. Any little thing, the other ethnic group will carry the Igbo as paint us as a bad people. You know, whenever Igbo man cough,
do we care?
You know,
we don't care no more.
But this time around, we don't care. We don't. That is what I'm telling our people. People like me, you don't come and bring any Igbo topic and try to antagonize my people where I am. You don't do it. If I can stand in a protest and call British people bad name, even the horrible things, I said it. How much more other people, useless set of other people, the amalgamate will come and be people we know I'm better off. We are better than them, if not because of this useless British come and amalgamate us with these people. We should have been, our place now should have been be something else. Their plan is to subdue us. Don't allow us to drive them out from their place. Let their place look like a horrible place. You know, let their place look like a horrible place. And you see the narrative they'll be selling. Igbo people don't sell land to other ethnic groups, so they can be Igbo people. You see, social media have made everything become so easy for everybody. If you
Where
go to
is the
Enugu,
land they are talking about to sell to other people?
no, there's one king that was dishing that rubbish that we don't sell land. We can go other places. People will sell land for us.
But
And
where
we
is
don't
the
sell
land? When they stole all our land, where is the land?
Exactly. Even apart from that, you can see the land in Enugu where hectares of land we are still there. People were publishing it for who is going to buy. Did someone want to come and buy land and build the mansion? We say no. We need your money.
Whether
We
they
need
want
to
to
develop.
come and buy land there to build their own attorney.
Let
Where
them come
we
and
map out to build mansions. You want to come and build own attorney there.
Okay, but can't you see the place in Enugu, somewhere in Enugu, where ESM pursue them? You see how they took hectares of land of our people. What did they build there? What did they build there? Ulobu. But to go to Zamfara, go to Sokoto, what did we build there? Mansion. These are the type of hatred that they have for
They
us.
will just expropriate our land to build shacks.
Yes. Look at the hectares of land, and they say that
we buy their land billions of naira to build mansion.
And those lands was taken by them by force or by people's land. Look at these people are not ashamed of themselves. The more you hate an Imo man, the more you are cross. I have been telling these people the Nigerian problem today is not only Fulani. Your hatred against Igbo. Look at that little girl in Arise TV. Look at how she was so anxious and happy that Britain and designated IPOB terror. Abiola daughter that was supposed to know that her own father that win election, Fulani refused her to rule and kill the father. That Abiola daughter in Aras TV that was supposed to know that Nigeria is enemy to his
daughter.
Of course, she's Abiola daughter.
It's a disappointment to Abiola.
Of course. Look at how she's so anxious, speaking like sometimes you think it's a white man speak.
Imagine. Now I remember Abiola daughter coming to be giving fake news on TV.
Yeah, of course.
People everywhere.
In Arise TV, yeah. That is the other one there, not the slim, not the yellow. There are two ladies. The other skinny black one. That is Abiola daughter.
The one who acts like she's so quiet or something like that.
No, not that one. There's two of them. Anytime they go, you will see. If you just go, you will see when they're
the one who speaks. The one who during the time of
who always speak. You see her there. There's one.
The one who was fighting with a police officer for a drone.
I don't know. Don't worry, you will see her there. Anytime you pick up, you see they write their name there. You know the one I'm talking. No, there are two. There are two. There is one.
Is the one who normally feature once in a while. There is the one who is a steady person.
Yeah, they steady. The girl always there all the time. There's one fair tall one. That one was fair.
Let me show you which one.
Okay.
Let me show you if it's this one. Is it this?
That has waded in to the strike with the Cattle Herders Association. They have invited.
Is this Abiola?
Of course, she's Abiola daughter.
These governors to shed more light into these people terrorizing Nigeria.
Answer by asking a question.
It is
the person that's supposed to know quite very well. Her father. There's a time she was saying she was afraid she was afraid about rising so that they wouldn't kill him the way they kill his father. I look at her and laugh. She's just even selling that narrative to Nigerian government. Nigerian government are not stupid because they know if they touch Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB will have nothing to lose. We have told them. Then we will complete that. Then we will complete.
Nigeria overnight.
I'm telling you. So we will complete. They can buy all the whole to Ghana agent from.
They're going to arrest somebody who makes him banana.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
They are scared of somebody who makes him banana, which everyone knows. traditional thing.
They think we are stupid.
We haven't started.
The lady that know quite very well that was supposed to be angry for Nigeria by killing his father that win election. She was supposed to be angry, and he was the one so happy that they Britain happy. You know what she was saying? They are killing. Look at the way they are killing our servicemen. But this idiot, this lady, she's not ashamed of herself. Fulani terrorists, Mieti Allah and ISWAP have been killing thousands. Do you know there's a time they kill 1,000 army in the north? IPO, they deny it. IPOB raise alarm. Later, the Fulanis agree that it happens. They bury those people shallow grave in the north. Believe you me. You know what they do?
Oh,
if
she was a guy, I was gonna call her. But women are actually stronger than men. So she's a coward.
Of course, she's a coward. Because of 1-2 policemen died in our place, becoming topic. But the same lady, we are there when Fulanis deny about 1,000 something servicemen they kill in the north. The Fulanis deny, not until we say no. Look at them, look before they agree. It's just 1 or 2 people that politicians killing. It's the same politicians killing our land. And look at how this girl was jubilating, happy. Everything are designated, they're killing us. Look at it. You see the hatred I'm telling you about to these people. The hatred is, somebody were asking me, what is this hatred for about our people? I said, because you people are stupid. You don't know that the only way to pursue demon is not by using Bible. The only way to pursue demon, you have to be like demon. You don't know? That is the reason why you see Fulani, when they try to kill somebody, they butcher you in a horrible way. In a horrible way, whereby if other people see it, they will see Fulani, you run away. You don't know that is why they're doing what they're doing. Do you think they're just doing it for fancy? They will show you that mark, so that when you see them, you run, you be scared. You know, because you catch them too, you butcher them in that manner. You even do the more worst. That is why I told you that Abba Kyari escaped from our plan is to catch Abba Kyari, cook
they
him.
Put him in a correctional center to save him. Imagine a criminal like Abba Kyari in a correctional center. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, an activist, in a holding cell for almost a year.
Now, if they can release Boko Harams now, who Abba Kyari is still, I said, but this government, we are releasing ISWAP that they have bombed people, killed men people. They were releasing them, and they hold Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You know, they hold man. This Abba Kyari, our plan is to catch him, roast him.
The case of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is an evidence to the world that Nigeria is a criminal who prosecutes innocent people.
Of course, not innocent people, innocent Igbo and Biafrans. These are hatred. If not, tell me how come a lady like this will be so happy that IPOB was designated terrorist, and the terrorist that is killing people, she cannot even travel now where she is now to Abuja by road. She cannot, except she enter flight. Even flight one couldn't save, because one day these guys might use their suicide vest and board flight there and blow everybody up, which is going to happen. And I pray for that, so that everybody are stand still. In Nigeria have no security. They can do it. Maybe they haven't think about that, but I'm telling them now to do it, so that I want everybody to feel the pain. Mad people everywhere. She cannot even travel now from board the car now to drive from that place he is now to Kaduna Road, Kaduna Abuja. She cannot. But he wants us to allow terrorists to come to our land to kill. You see, after they put that the propaganda, the next day, 4 of them did not come out. They did not, because they can't face the shame. They can't. I say, look at, they now bring another people. Mad people everywhere. Our people need to develop the mind of a hate. I believe that the hate is the more answer of everything. Hate. Somebody were speaking to me today in Biafra land. He said, brother, if you come back home now, you see that whatever you see in our street alone is about 100 and something churches. I said, he said, yes. Hi. If you come in, he said about 100 and something churches in just one small rural area. I said, Chineke, what is this? Huh? If not because of one thing like this, I'm Mujo church in the Hawk.
For brainwashing to continue.
Of course, now. I'm telling you, if not because of one or two, I would have told them to go and Mujo the church in the Hawk.
You don't see this one that is promoting a experiment in Finland.
That Livingstone, it's not a shame. Look at, he looks like in Shembe. Look at his face. I'm telling you, he's not ashamed of it. Let me tell you, Mazi. If you want to make
money, to say that he's 60 years old.
Listen, if you want to become rich, if you want to get small koi, come to social media and be praising someone. They will call you back. They will be, you see all this fun they are doing. They are not getting any more money, but it's one they are getting. They are sharing. You see that Livingstone? Before you know it now, they're asking to bring his account. And now why they are here. That is the reason why you see there are some. Ask that idiot, that Livingstone. What was the reason why you are supporting somebody?
They are paying tithe. You are talking about, we will ask him. Okay. They're paying him already. What is he coming to media to do?
Okay.
Instead of going to church.
Okay. He said his name is Livingstone. He's not ashamed of himself. You know, these people are not ashamed of themselves. He said he's answering Livingstone. Livingstone. Lekotore. He's not ashamed. If you go and check this man, no, you go Igbo. You know what people don't know? Our people don't know. Think this man now, you go Igbo.
At all.
You see people in the Fulani Monai here, the blood of Fulani blood. If you are telling the truth, you gossip. If that man, look at that man. It's just like those people that killed those two army couple. They speak Igbo. Do you know that some Fulanis speak Igbo than Igbo people? Do you know this?
Imagine in Benue State.
For
you to see how shady what they did, their activities were. They killed people in Benue State speaking Igbo. And they come and say it was in Imo State.
Yes. You know, Mazi, you go to Biafra land, you see, and Mazi China Sanwuru, there's something I want to let you people know. The DOS. It's time have come, we start checkmating these Fulani people and now see Igbo in our land. Mazi, some of them speak Igbo more than me and you. I am telling you, if they speak Igbo, you will never believe that this man, apart from if his look, then you will know that this guy is not Igbo. If you don't see his look, you just come to social media without you knowing who is speaking. These are the people they use in that Benue to kill those two couples, and they are speaking Igbo.
That's the Livingstone of a guy where I noticed that he's a pure manipulator in the name of a Livingstone. A pure manipulator was the day he said, I used to support Mazen Namdekan. You know, he talk like a criminal.
He talk like a criminal. He's actually a criminal.
I used to support Mazen Namdekan, you know, but what I don't agree with him is his theology. You know, you don't agree with him with his theology because all theology can form a jailiolo.
Yeah. But now he's agreeing with Simon theology. You see how
agreeing with Simon theology.
The man who
it is an evidence to show our people that the politicians place this person there just to keep making you believe. That's why he is telling you he's doing state of a nation. He will not come and tell you that there is imposter in Aso Rock. He wouldn't tell you those things. He will just be, you know, if you want to talk about Wazirike, he wouldn't call Wazirike for what Wazirike is. Wazirike is a sabo.
You know,
if you call him a sabo, he will make a reference. No, today is actually the first day I'm calling him a sabo.
Could imagine somebody that you have seen a Wazirika video. castigating IPOB, talking some bullshit against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Is today he just come out. So listen, Samuel know exactly what he was doing. The only thing is that DOS, he can talk from now to tomorrow. DOS have done their job. The job that DOS done is to not allow him to come to Radio Biafra. That is the only thing. Have you ever seen DOS come to radio, start calling someone about? Because they know that he's a stupid idiot. He's nobody. He's irrelevant. He's nobody. They know that he's just an agent. They know. If DOS now come to social media every day, start calling his name, then we start worried. We start asking them, why is it? Leave these people, leave DOS, leave them to us. We are going to handle them, and we are handling them. Samuel Eba, let me ask him. So it's only you that don't have cockroach in your cupboard. Your other people have cockroach. You can expose other people, but you don't have cockroach. Mazi, you see that these people are very stupid. So Samuel Eba is an angel. He does not have cockroach on his cupboard, but other people, he's exposing other people. If a bishop and bishop fight, one will bring it to him. He will start exposing them, talking against one on the other. Yeah. If any person is friend themselves, if this one refuse to marry, they will bring it to him. Say he used me, didn't marry me. That is freedom fighting now. Eh? That is what Samuel Eba is doing now.
Why yeah. No, yeah, we according to
Could you see how stupid that Samuel Eba is? Because I know that you see this guy Samuel Eba, our people will never forgive him. That is why I say that Livingstone. These are Fulani blood. Forget about how they speak. You look at somebody that is working with Samuel Eba is people that are causing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, him and his family. These are the people that work with him. And Livingstone does not see anything wrong with it.
Have you ever heard Igbo from Livingstone mouth?
And if you ask him, nothing no one.
But he answer Igbo name.
Look at the one ugly bastard. Look at him.
And every day by day is getting worse.
Yeah, they are not ashamed. They are not ashamed of themselves until we tell them on social. This is why I said our people should continue telling them who they are. They don't call these people Igbo people. They are Fulani Janjaweed blood. They might come and deny it and say, because we are fighting. That's why yes. No. This is who you are. There is no need. Mazi know that is why he keeps saying there must be a DNA test. He keep hammering when Biafra come, there must be a DNA test. You think when he say those things, people will be laughing? No. Look at Livingstone now and tell me my Livingstone won't Igbo. Britain plot all this. First of all, even before the amalgamators, they have already set their agenda. Go and be pregnating these people. Go and infiltrate them before the amalgamation. They know because one day, one idea. Before they plan to amalgamate us, Britain is very cunning, very wicked, satanic individual. Before they plan something, they've already started their agenda for a long time. Infiltrator. Because before these people infiltrate IPOB, they've already dished out their plan, put it the right time. Because this is the agenda, they didn't plan it for one day. Why did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped or nearly run to China Sanworu to change the DOS to Eastern ESN command? That there is a demonic hole in DOS. Could you see?
All of a sudden,
yeah, could you imagine? So before these people amalgamate us, they've already asked these people go into them, infiltrate them, have children with them, bastardize their village, so that these are the people that are going to fight. Here one day na Livingstone, there is one idiot na Charakaraka na YouTube that's Biafran voice. That one now, she all just use our people to make money. The other day he was praying for autopilot. God, don't let autopilot scatter. God, don't let autopilot. I call him and say, you know what I told him? I told him that you know that what goes around comes around. That is what I told him. na YouTube anytime you just making money. I tell him go and look for work, my friend. Exactly, Naim. A very useless set of it. You see how he's there. He's praying, you know. Don't let that praying is what they want our people to know here. That he's praying for autopilot not to scatter. And I'll use immediately I call them. You know, I always load my this thing. When I go, sometime after I go there and check, see the idiot, I call them and tell them, go to hell, you idiot. I told him the other day. So don't you know that evil does not last? You are praying for. So you are praying for autopilot not to scatter. He said, I said, but don't you see that they have scattered already? Idiots. You are just coming to social media to make money. Just said you want YouTube to pay you, monkey. You think we are stupid, bastards. Every time he does not have no job. But these are the people in Hana fight freedom. Look at them. This Fulani. What we are doing now is we are just cleaning our land. And by the time we finish cleaning our land, then you will now see the real Biafrans. The real Igbo and the real Biafrans, you will not see them. When you speak, when you talk, they will know. With the eyes, we communicate. But this one's Kafrona, we still have Fulani in our land. We have to fish them, let them go back to Daura and Sokoto where they come from.
That is the reason why I say yes, what carry road and I thought
Exactly. Igabi is Totongiga with the Fulani man.
Where there is no stranger.
Get Totongiga with a stranger. There's people like Livingstone. Did Livingstone resemble an Igbo man? This is where I'm gonna drop the conclusion and let you do other things. And by the grace of Chuko Kabiama, we are going to convene another day. And then from here, I said, may Chuko Kabiama guide and protect you and your family. And then may he do so for all IPOBs all over the whole world. And our leader, Mazindam Dikano. I always said my ancestors guide and protect him, and then guide and protect his family. Our freedom we ask for. We never kill anybody. We never ask anybody to go and kill for us. All we are asking is give us the date for referendum so that our people will decide their fate in Nigeria. If they say they want to remain in Nigeria, we hands up. If they say they want to go, we go. And nobody will question them the reason why. Because we are not Nigeria. We are not, nobody say Nigeria. We are not Nigeria before this bastard Fedriluga come and say, you Nigeria. So we are not Nigeria. Before somebody say you are a Nigeria, ask him, what was the name of the place they call Niger Delta? What was the name in let's say in 200 years? In the last 200, what was the name of that place? Before the amalgamation, what is the name of that place? This Port Harcourt now, you ask him, before Port Harcourt, what was the, because somebody will come from.
No, first of all, you must ask him what is the name of Nigeria. What is the meaning of Nigeria? Exactly.
The same way they came and tell us in school that they said Mongapap could discover River Niger. And somebody remind me to ask them, that river they say Mongapap to discover. The people that were living there in that river, so what were they calling that river?
No, the River Niger never appear. Mongo Park can appear.
Mongo Park come appear. These people. You see, these people, these white people. These people, and the worst. Do you know the worst atrocity they committed against us is this Christianity? I am telling you, that is the worst atrocity.
They use Christianity to erase our history.
I am telling you the gospel truth. I am telling you the gospel truth. These people, the worst atrocity again, is this Christianity. This Christianity, we are going to throw it to the trash. We are going to fight it to the last and put it to the garbage. Because for me, it's an evil religion. And it remains an evil religion till Biafra will be restored and our people will go back to their normal way. But apart from that, we not ask you to worship whatever you don't want to. But you don't bring this religion and use it to be deceiving our people. That is what we are asking. We are telling them. Don't use it, because
a very simple question. A very simple question. You need to ask these people. They must show you any place in that Bible that they are reading where Christ himself said, "You should go and worship me under a platform called Christianity."
Okay. They will listen. They will never show you, because they know that you see that Christianity. You see, one thing I like about the Western world is that when you bring something front for them.
Let me show you. Sorry, let me show you the reason why Livingstone does not like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's philosophy. Let me show you. Because he's a criminal. Let me show you. Criminal at 60. Dirukoya will acid.
Name of the Messiah. His name is Yeshua. You can call him Yeshua for short. I am telling you now. I am telling you because we have come to preach the truth. It doesn't matter. May like Yahweh, may like Yahweh is relevant. His name is Yeshua. That's his name. You know, Papa, how a Greek god, Makadiga Mama. All powers in the Greece could not buy. All powers in the Greece could not buy. His name is Yeshua. This is the name of the son of Chukwukikabiam. You know, Papa, every son of Kwarosi. Go and read. Go and do your research. J as an English word came into existence only 480 years ago. What was his name before English word had J in it?
So that is it. And I've gone through the research even before I get to this video. I knew this, you know. So it is at the philosophy that those people who are making money in the name of Christendom,
yeah,
they will call it Christendom. In the name of that,
do you know?
In the philosophy of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu.
No.
They claim that they are followers of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, just like a Roman Catholic in a fallacy. If Rock up with a cross, you want him philosophy of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. That is the reason why both pastors, both politicians place him there and begin tell him how he will be doing it. And that is the reason why they have come again to tell you that Naga Pumas and Nnamdi Kanu, it will be a double gang.
And the same Bible they are reading, tell them, make them understand that you don't worship any other God apart from me. But Hana here, the church, the same, you know, Mazi. We have to continue removing this.
If it is only if it is nice. But these people are worshiping their fellow human in the name of Christ. The Onyocha are worshiping a bastard son of a pope.
Mazi, if you go to Ikenga program yesterday, you will see one of our brother he brought, one of the chief priests he brought. The same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. Even that one go more deeper. Some of our names, he corrected. The guy go more deeper. Say yes. The guy say no. We need to go back to who we are. And then I think people listening to that broadcast. One of our brother he bring. I think he's chief priest. Don't know what he call. Somebody chief priest or something. You know. The guy open more. The guy open more. I say you know. So. We have to, you know, when we tell them they think we are joking.
Serious,
everyone. But They have to. You see, you know what happened now? They have seen opportunity from autopilot to use it to attack our people. And that is why you see people like that can Livingstone. And that why iri ihe na-acha ihe mebiri emebi na Biafran voice. They are our people. Yeah, of course. They go to another man's land in the church. Mad people everywhere. We have to go back to who we are. It doesn't matter. This is who we are. We have to go back there. The people that brought church for you, come back to their own.
Who we are, the same way church came is the same way Alusi came.
Mazi,
Alusi, they learn it from Egypt.
Wow.
Church, they learn it from Europe.
At least, our own Alusi, in if a good year, you know, actual one or that is, I agree. But all you do, boom, mother who can against Ibu one naked.
But my brother, let me be honest with you. Let me be honest with you. Because if we say that something is sweet, we say that it is sweet. How we say it so Alusi is not our thing, it's not in our ordinana. Alusi biarabia, asatali asata.
I agree with you. I'm just making reference, not that
until we remove all those things in our land, Chukwokika Biama will not come to stay in our land. All those things, we must remove them because it is not our land. We are peculiar people.
Mazi, I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, what I'm saying, is it not even, you are saying the right thing. Because if you go to that our people, that guy you came that brought today, he mentioned a lot of things. We have to be complete so that the fulfill of Chukwu Kabiama, his mind will fulfill in our land. That guy mentioned, he said a lot of things, which I agree with him. You know, the word is there is straight. The same people that brought church for us came now and say man to marry man, woman to marry woman. And I went there in a church. Mad people everywhere. Man say, let me leave you here. I think we convene another day. You know.
All right.
Thank you very much, and then good night from here.
All right, good night. We say shalom. Great Biafrans all over the world. Stay safe, stay informed. Until we meet again. Bye-bye.